All right, by the way, people, sorry, I'm going to repeat this again. If you're just joining my stream, I apologize. I had some stream delay issues earlier. I was not actually sending any information out. It looks like I might be now. So I'm hoping in 90 seconds this pops up. And if it is, then we're going to be all good, and we'll go from there. But I have to pause your stream.
Atomic Father says he's about to go to the bathroom, so we'll have a minute here for you to work that out before we get underway.
Awesome. You know what? I'm gonna just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna attempt to. I need to switch. I need to go get a cup of water once I know whether or not this thing is working. So, come on.
Everybody in chat, I am Aziz Ansari, and look at my glorious beard. Aziz has this sort of like not a full like. I don't want to call his beard a beard. It's like not a beard. You know what I mean? It's like
an anti-beard?
Yeah. It's just like the fuzz on his face.
That's pretty impressive to have the fuzz on the giant. Well, at least you went full celebrity with it, I guess. I guess that's the best thing, right?
Hold on, I will be right back as well.
Okay.
I probably have to put all of the clothes from the washer into the dryer, but that'll take like a minute. I will be right back, and I'll probably be back before he gets back. So, entertain the people, DJ.
I will try. I know I'm like a headless person right now. You cannot see my face, but you can hear my voice. We're currently watching Pluto's stream because my stream is. Whatever reason, it's just not. It's not getting the data out to Twitch. It's sending it to the XSplit people, but it's just not getting out anywhere. And so I'm sorry about that. But we are broadcasting the ESL Platinum Diamond number 25. Anyway, so yeah, we're doing this tournament here. This is a weekly tournament. This is what's known as a skill cup. So what this is it's basically split bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum, diamond, and so that's kind of how that goes. What is going on here? Hot accounts. Give me 1 second here. Twitch, remove authorization. Twitter. Sorry, I'm also trying to troubleshoot a problem on my end where it just does not let me do what I want to do. It's not letting me connect. I'm not sure if I need to reauthorize my account or something. So. Oh, there we go. Looks like I'm live. Yay! All right, my stream is working. Yay! Hooray! Hooray! All right, I finally see the preview. We're good to go. We're actually going to go ahead and have a game between Equinix and Atomic Father. They are both diamond level players. It will be a PVZ in this match. So you will see a pink Protoss versus a blue Terran, it looks like. And yay, my stream be working. So hey. Anyway, but yes, excellent. So, whoa, and then Pluto sounds like he's destroying half the planet in the background, because that's apparently how he rolls.
Okay.
All right, by the way, my stream is working. I don't think you can hear me yet. Maybe he can. Are you there?
I'm back.
Yes, my stream is now working. Yay.
Nice.
So I'm going to hit the play button and make sure I can hear myself. Just not getting, there we go. Yeah, I think that what it was is whatever server I was picking at, because you can pick ones based on the latency. And for whatever reason, even though I'm in Chicago, the New York one seemed to actually be quicker, but it was non-responsive today. So
interesting. I just used the Virginia server.
Oh, that's right. You know, the different ones for the different casting stuffs. So
yeah.
Let me remove my picture, because no one wants to see my face. No one wants to see my face.
Well, we're getting in the game here, so let's see if the SC2 scene switcher works. As soon as the very first game, you just verify that the overlay switcher works, and it works. So now I don't have to worry about switching the scenes for the rest of the tournament, which is really, really nice. Nikki B. Red is in chat. How's it going, Nikki?
Nikki B. What's up, Nikki B? Yeah, so I also finally got my Twitch alert set up. That was kind of nice.
Nice.
So they do sort of work, but we'll talk about alerts after we've alerted our viewers to who's playing here.
Beautiful segue. Spawning
Hey.
at the bottom right-hand side, it is the pink Protoss player, Equinox.
And my all-time favorite, you know, the Terran race, a.k.a. the better race. It's Atomic Father in the upper left. And by the way, I had to say that, viewers, because Pluto happens to be a Gosu fanboy of Protoss. So we all know that Terran's the better race. It's okay, but we like to hang out with the lower, the lower class people that are Protoss players. So I like to give Pluto a sense of
at least we have a common enemy in Legacy because Zerg is super OP. I don't know if you've played much of that game, but oh my god, Zerg is so hard. Lurkers are incredible.
Dude, Ravagers versus Bio, just shoot me in the face. They gave the Ravagers a range upgrade. Yeah,
Ravagers are incredible. And you know, adrenal glands now in Heart of the Swarm, adrenal glands used to do so you would get the upgrade and it boosts the attack speed of Lings by about 18%, right? They boosted that in Legacy to 40%. 40% increase in attack speed for Zerg.
So what you're talking about is a permanent stem for Zerglings, is what you're saying.
Basically, permanent stem, and it also doesn't cost any health.
So you know what I call that? Bullshit. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Yeah. But yeah, basically, and it's just really hard to play against, especially with the lurkers there. And,
and the thing is that because of that, like, I mean, the speed comes so quickly now, and the adrenal gland upgrade does not require a high level amount of tech. So right around the time that you have like warp gates, or maybe you're throwing down, and I guess in Legacy you expand faster. So by the time you be throwing down your third base, you've got a few units, but then you've got like super crack baby Resident Evil on drugs zombie lings like chewing away at your main already. And
they also made Overlord, what's it called, ventral stacks, the drops for Overlords. They made that at a lower tech. So now that happens like almost right away.
No. It can be done immediately. You just need 25 gas and 25 minerals. That's it. Like literally, they now can Zerg now officially can drop sooner than Terran.
That's insane. So it's very hard to play against Zerg. I mean, I'm not complaining because I know they'll fix it before the actual release. But as of right now, it's hard to ladder.
Yeah, and it's ranked now because they introduced the new ranked play at this point too. So that's
I'm gold, man.
I've got one game into my placements. I played it this morning, and that's when I discovered Hyperflight rotors were mother OP. So, wow, I haven't seen this in a while. Look at this. We're looking at a 3-racks out of Atomic Father. This tickles me because you don't see this too often. This is not the current meta for Legacy. I'm sorry, for Heart of the Swarm. It's usually 1 racks factory or 2 racks. But wow,
look at that proxy Twilight. That's an interesting spot for a proxy Twilight. Usually you don't want to put it so close to your opponent's base.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Terran isn't going to take to the third. Terran is not known for taking a fast third. And with this 3 racks...
the Reaper.
Oh, but against 3 racks, this is going to be very strong. I mean, they will be able to sneak in. Like, if he decides to throw down the... sorry, if he decides to throw down the Dark Shrine here... this is going to be difficult. I mean, there is an engineering bay go down, so maybe he senses it. He's like, well, hey, bro, I don't have a starport. I can't make a Raven. What am I going to do? But, yeah, I mean, he looks... Oh, no, it's a blink, so he's going for some sort of, like, super fast early blink all in, but he only has one gateway so far. The other 2 aren't quite made yet. What do you think
it's going to be pretty strong, though.
What do you think of the fact that the guy's building... He's going 3 racks, so he's got a reactor and 2 tech labs. Now, 2 tech labs. Now, this isn't bad for Terran. This allows you to deal with, like Zealot rushes and, like, 2-gate and, 2-gate proxy Zealot rushes and that sort of thing. And he's got a turret now, so there's no Oracle. But what do you personally think of when you see or hear about a 3 racks?
Well, this is going to be very, very strong against Blink, especially if he gets that stem. Oh, there we go. Just started stem. So as soon as stem finishes, its attack is over, right? So it's all about doing as much damage as you can before stem finishes. And, neither player has really scouted the other natural. So if Atomic Father had gone into the natural, the Protoss saw that there's no expansion there, he would definitely know that, exactly what this is. But both players are going for a lot of units very fast. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, Atomic Father's actually going to scout directly past...
Oh, no way. This is going to spoil the party for Nicholas. He definitely... Oh, he sees the warping of the 3 Stalkers. However, this actually stalls. What's kind of crazy is this actually prevents him from seeing the Twilight Council. He doesn't know it's there. That was actually really well done with the Stalkers. Great timing on that to deny the...
He got a little bit lucky there, I would say, but it looks like bunkers are actually going down right now. But there's only 4 Stalkers. He needs to be a little bit careful. There's actually way too many Marauders right now to deal with that.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Like, I mean, he got those Marauders out fairly quickly. I mean, this number of Marines can really handle 3 or 4 Stalkers on its own if you micro them correctly. But now, I mean, now you're looking at 7 Stalkers, but the Marauders just do so much bonus damage versus Stalkers that it's not really going to matter. Once that Mothership Core is taken down, which is going to go down very shortly here, the Blink Micro is real, but now he sacrificed the High Ground Vision, which was, I thought, poor micro on the part of Equinix.
Yeah, he's going to put down a DT Shrine here. I think he really should just expand out of this. Like, Terran doesn't actually have an expansion in his base. He's actually going up to a factory now. 3 rack plus factory on 1 base. That's a lot of production, and you probably won't be able to even really sustain it. So I don't think Equinox really needs to be all in here. He can kill the reactor there, blink out, maybe get some free units. You get free units as Protoss with blink. Because, like, if you have good blink micro, you're not going to lose any units, and you will kill a few of your opponent's units. So you can expand, get a robo, and, like, just keep your opponent in his base until stem finishes, and it's actually about to finish. So
yeah, and
this attack,
that attack went nowhere. You know, absolutely. I mean, Stim is finishing. He's got his Twilight Council sitting over here. And it's nearly a 1-to-1 ratio of Marauders to Stalkers at this current point, and that's never a fight that they'll win. And unfortunately, if you've ever played the Wings of Liberty campaign, they actually make that point. They ram that point home abundantly clear because, like, one of the few missions early in the game, they're like, go make a Marauder and send it against a Stalker. And on a one-on-one fight, the Marauder will take out a Stalker. The Marauder will be severely wounded, but it does win a one-on-one fight. So, that was actually a terrible loss of units he took early. I know he's trying to do some tricky stuff where he's spreading his Stalkers out here to make sure there's no drop someplace. But yeah, I agree. The Protoss, I'm sorry, Equinix here definitely needs to expand. The Terran definitely needs to expand. And they need to take this to the next step because both of them need the tech. They need the income at this point.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Here we go. The army is just posturing. Okay, every single time it feels like they're about to move out, they don't. It looks like 3 DTs now, and one's going to head into the main. And as soon as you distract that army with that first one, you can actually go in with the other 2 and do more damage. So let's see how much damage this DT is going to do here. It's probably going to force out a scan.
Oh, then there's no scan available. He just threw down a
scan.
mule not too long ago, so he's still got another like 8 to 9 energy necessary on this. The DTs are going to take out the one bunker and his supply depot. It won't supply block him, but he has no way to defend this. This next supply depot will supply block him, unfortunately. Oh no, I guess
he's going to split up his DTs. Very nicely done. Oh, gets them both in the range of the scan. That was actually pretty nice.
Oh,
so
that
every
was
time,
really good.
Every single time he stands here, he's not going to be able to really... Oh, never mind. Double back production now. So he got that starport as fast as he could there. And these Stalkers need to be careful.
Yeah. Ooh, that was very touch and go. I mean, you saw how quickly that one just evaporated at the front with a couple Marauder shots. I mean, it was at near full health and full shields, and in one volley, it was down to, you know, graveyard shift, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. This is not a good fight for Stalkers. Oh, Equinox does not need to be taking his expansion right now because there's no expansion out for his opponent. I really think the Terran player is just trying to win it with this push right here. And he can, yeah, he definitely can.
Oh my God, the BM with incoming! BM. Wow, he even calls it out. It's like Babe Ruth doing the called shot at Wrigley back, you know, in the day. He's like, "Here you go. Here's the attack. Enjoy this because I'm about to wreck face." Oh no, this is so bad. I mean, there's so many Marauders. I mean, the DTs come down, but the scan gets him. So what small defense he had against that goes down. There's no pylon for the reinforcement. He warps in another DT, hoping that
there's no more scan. There's actually no more scan.
Oh my God, he actually with this DT, it might be the hero DT. If he can keep these Stalkers like out of the way, I mean, he has a very small chance of pulling this off. He can warp in another 2 DTs, and so he does blink out of the way, but the DT Shrine is going to go down. He's not able to actually make any more DTs. For whatever reason, he's just not making them. That's crazy. And the DT happens to be the hero. One DT gets 4 kills, the other one gets 5. And look.
Oh, gets a free medevac. Looks like the other one's actually going in range of the Stalkers.
Oh, he gets everything. And suddenly now the army has been defeated, but the miracle defense.
Still. There's still no robo here. And the orbital is up to 44 energy already. The Stalkers are heading out. Let's see if they actually see the medevacs.
Oh. I don't know if he didn't. He might not have caught it on the screen, but they definitely were within range of each other.
Yeah, they were within range of each other here. He's crawling in each of the gateways, in each of the warp gates right here. So he's actually going to do a little bit of a drop, and it has potential to do damage across the map. A couple of forces here for Protoss, trying to do some more damage.
Yeah, and you know what? It looks like he's trying to deal with that, and so he lands command center, completely almost forgets he has a drop in the base, goes for one of the Artosis pylons, takes out one of the gateway, immediately targets the second one. Second one goes down, third pylon goes down, he has no gateways to reinforce, and that's it. He has no ability to reinforce because his gateways are unpowered. The few units here at the top for Equinix are not going to be able to fight this off. The turret provides enough vision, and GG is called. Equinix loses game 1 to Atomic Father.
Yeah, that was pretty nice there by Atomic Father. He saved up a lot of energy towards the end there with the with that command center, and that dropped it a lot of damage. It was a little bit risky since he lost both of his initial dropships. However, with those other two dropships that went directly past the Stalker, Equinox really should have saw that and blinked under him and really picked him off. But we're going to hit map number 2 here with Bridgehead.
By the way, my okay, so unlike the issues I had on Sunday, where my game kept disconnecting and then crashing out, my game actually didn't it disconnected this time, but it immediately reconnected. So I actually will be popping in and out of our party repeatedly. So just be aware of that, Pluto, as you add me to that.
Can't
group.
Join when who's offline? Are you offline?
It might list me as offline, but I am in the ESL chat though. I can see everyone. So I can see everyone in the ESL chat.
I'm gonna kick you and then re-invite you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Like I said, I had a caching issue with StarCraft, which I deleted the cache for it. So hopefully that fixed part of the issue. Because here I think Zero Length, who's one of my viewers, also know, who you also know as Silver Chloride, was giving me a hand with the with troubleshooting this. So
I see. Let me go and get you back into the party and into the game.
All right. Yeah, sorry about that. So
no worries.
It's the struggle of my StarCraft client, because my legacy client actually would crash right away as soon as you launch the game. It would just go out to a Windows like application error every time. So I had to actually do a fresh install of legacy to get that to work.
I see.
Yeah, so I don't know. I had some serious. I may try to do a reinstall of StarCraft as well.
Well, client always has a lot of problems. Battle.net clients in general is just terrible.
So I mean, do you? But you don't get DCs quite the way I do. Like I've got like I don't know, like my thing has got some serious like cancer here or something.
You pulling Pluto, was it good for you as must have been for him?
Where are you reading this at? Because I'm supposedly in your chat in the multi-Twitch, but I don't see anything.
Oh no! This is in the in our Skype.
Oh yeah.
One time,
I pulled
Andrew and I were streaming together one time, and it was on his stream, right? Yeah. And for some reason, I kept getting followers while we were on his stream. Yeah. I got like 5 followers that day, and it was all while we were streaming on his channel, and he got like 3. Like I don't understand how. I don't understand how like I got more followers than he did while we were streaming together on his channel. That didn't make any sense to me or to him.
That's awful. That's just fantastic bad. Oh, I mean, he must have been pissed.
Well, that's what he's saying. He pulled a Pluto and got a follower.
Oh. Well, anyway, if you guys want to follow us, go ahead and follow either one of us. I'm DJ Spectre. You can pop over to my channel if you're watching Pluto's just to give me the follow. That's twitch.tv/DJ Spectre. Or if you're on my channel, flip over to Pluto's. His is SC2 Pluto, like the recently discovered frontierly mapped planet that came out. And by the way, we're not going to have an argument about whether it's a microplanet, nanoplanet, planetoid. It's a friggin' planet. Let's just get this settled right now.
Yeah. Planet as can be. But what else is a planet is Bridgehead LE, where we will see the fight between the humans and the aliens.
Well, but Bridgehead, I mean, is Bridgehead really like a Protoss planet? I mean, it looks pretty foliage-based. I mean, but I would leverage it. This is a Terran planet, and you know why? Because the base is designed like potatoes and terrible. So it had to have been a human design, right?
Yeah, if it was a Protoss design, it would have been, like, all awesome.
Well, no, they would have been on floating platforms and had no base. That's how Protoss...
It would have been like Star Station.
Yes.
If you remember that map. Or
I do. Star Station was one of the seasons I didn't play, but I remember looking at the map, and I'm like, really? Really? Blizzard, really? like really? I mean, like, are you just saying that, like, look, it's a Terran-only map because the only way we can get there is to float our command centers to the new bases?
There was a... What was the map? Catalina, right? Catalina? No, yes. Catalina was the octopus.
Yeah, Catalina was the one where, like, but it only had... No, okay, Catalina and Merry-Go-Round, I was confused because Merry-Go-Round had 3 bases, right? And then Catalina was the one that looked like an octopus in the middle.
Yeah, the octopus. No, which one was the one with the Zerg symbol? That was Cactus?
Was it? Yeah, one of them had a Zerg symbol, the other had an octopus symbol. I think you're right. I think Catalina had the octopus symbol. Because wasn't Catalina the hoi 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 thing on base trade?
Was it?
I think Catalina was, because I remember, like, every time they do it, they're like, we don't know who, like, we've got this thing, and it's just hoi hoi hoi, and it's like some, like Thai or, like, K-pop song, where it was like, hoi, 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 hoi. I think it was Catalina was hoi, 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 and I think that's the one with the octopus.
Well, whatever it was, it's still in the map. The one with the Zerg symbol in the middle is still in our map pool.
That's got to be Cactus then.
This is an early gateway. Wait, we never introduced the players. Let's go ahead and give a little bit of a quick intro to these players. Spawning in the top left-hand side, it is our green Terran player, Atomic Father.
Yeah, he handedly took game one on some seriously strong one-base play, and defending against that one-base play in the lower right. Well, I guess it's not really the lower right-hand corner. It's like the 315 position is our defending man. It is Equinix. So,
yeah, and he made a 10 gate on that, so it's gonna be very, very fast gateway pressure here. It's interesting to see that he's not making a Zealot. Usually you do make Zealot with this build. He might just make Stalker Mothership Core and Chrono out Gateway and do a little bit of harassment with the with that until Gateway finishes.
He's not. Go ahead and take a look at what's over here at the...
Well, I see the proxy pylon, but there's only one gas, which makes me think it's not going to be a Stargate. Or I could be completely wrong. It's going to be Gateway here. Is he going to just Chrono into Gateway? Okay, so Stalker. What about the Mothership Core? He doesn't have quite enough gas.
The tech tree, I'm more familiar with Protoss than I am with Zerg, but that's a Cyber Core requirement, isn't it?
Yeah, Cyber Core requirement, but he doesn't have enough gas. How did he not get enough gas?
He only had one gas, though.
Yeah, but usually you do make the gas early enough that you have enough gas for Stalker and Mothership Core. And Gateway.
I caught it where he didn't start the gas early, like he made the Gateway and then made the gas.
yeah, usually you make Gateway then gas. Like Gateway, 10 Gateway, 10 gas. He might have done 10 Gateway, 12 gas. But the Reaper's actually going to get a scout of everything that's going on.
And in the meantime, he throws down his own expansion. So, I mean, like, this is a very interesting matchup now because the Protoss is trying to do something sneaky, which I enjoy. I mean, the Reaper is going to...
Ooh, gets out. Oh. That's actually pretty painful. Oh, well, I thought the Star was attacking the Reaper. It's attacking rocks now. But yeah, he can definitely just keep chronoing into Gateway, Warp Gate, and you know, finally the Mothership Core is about to pop out. He has 3 Gateways here. Might throw down a 4th one and just do Gateway pressure. Atomic Father really needs a bunker here in order to defend this. He's only making 2 Marines at a time, and Stalkers, man, a round of Stalkers being warped in about 10 seconds. It's just going to do so much damage here if there's no bunker.
Yeah, and the thing is that this is the difficulty about doing this, you know, this greedy build by Terran. I mean, he's obviously doing it on the 3-Racks build, but he does the expansion version of it. He does throw down a bunker.
It might be too late, though.
Yeah, it is. And you know, and if these Stalkers and this Mothership Core could technically hit before it finishes, which means he'll pick off the worker. And while he does,
he needs to attack right now. He needs to attack right now.
And that's exactly what he does. I think he read your mind, Pluto, because in comes the attack. The few Marines are going to go and attack this front, but I think they're waiting for the bunker to complete before he puts in the bunker. But they still have to come forward. Oh, he pulls the workers, but he doesn't actually finish the bunker. These Marines are not going to belong to this world. He is bringing in another 2 Marines from the back, but he's using the workers actually to attack the Stalkers. Not a bad move, but he needs to finish that friggin' bunker.
Oh, good time warp. Good time warp there. The bunker's actually almost done, but there's so many Stalkers out already now. One's actually getting really low. He needs to micro that one back. He needs to focus down that bunker. It could get repaired, actually, so he needs to focus down the workers now.
But he does not have a lot of money. He's only got 23 more minerals. He needs to send some of those workers back to continue the repair work. He reads my mind, does it, closes the depot, you know, and unfortunately the Mothership Core is out of range of... Oh, he brings the Stalkers in range of this, and so now the Zealot's being picked off, and the Mothership Core is not being prioritized. He's got some more money to do the repairs, and this is sort of very, very touchy for Atomic Father. He needs to, he does. He reads my mind and brings down the mules so he can get extra money here, but he really does need to take out this Mothership Core. Granting this Hydron Vision is killing him, and he's almost supply blocked at this point. Like, he's 23 of 30, and he has no way to build additional depots because he keeps using all of his money for additional units and for repairs.
Yeah, he's going to lose another reactor here, which means only 1 Marine at a time from that. But he does have another, 2 tech labs going down at the other 2 bunkers. So I really think Equinox didn't micro this properly. He could have been making, you know, he could have been doing more damage here if he was attacking the SCVs. If you kill SCVs, then either it's worth it that you did the attack, or you get the bunker afterwards and you still win. So it's kind of hard to just attack the bunker because it's gonna get repaired faster than you can do damage against it.
Yeah, and now he's got it full with 4 Marines, and 4 Marines will take down the Stalker easily. He loses a worker, but the Stalker count is still slowly increasing. It's just not increasing enough. Oh, he pulls all the units. He pulls all the units out of his bunker, with the exception of 1 Marauder, to go chase down the Mothership Core. And he doesn't get the Mothership Core, and he loses the bunker. So wow, this is actually a huge window of opportunity, and he's gonna lose like at least 4, if not 5, of these workers here. And he's only got 2 Marauders and 3 workers to defend this.
GG.
And wow, GG is called. That was a complete insane turnaround.
Yeah, as soon as he sent that Mothership Core across the base, and all the Marines got out to chase that, he left the bunker basically unattended, and the Stalkers were able to go in there, kill it before the SCVs went back to repairing it, and he got it pretty fast, and we're going to head into game number 3. It's tied 1-1.
All right. By the way, are you getting a message in your party chat that says your party has access to Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm?
Yeah, that's a new thing now, that you every time you join a party, it'll say that at the top.
Gotcha,
like, it'll tell you what you have access to. That was in the latest patch, I believe.
By the way, thank you, Nikki B. Red, for the notification that I had the wrong overlay in the first couple minutes of that match. But thankfully, I switched it over before the combat actually began. So, and you know what? To sort of alleviate that issue, I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger, just in case that happens again. So that you guys don't miss out on all the action, because I am a moron. So I'm going to make this half a little bit bigger, the in-game screen, and then we'll go from there. So
he put in chat the Catalina music video. Catalina.
Oh, and by the way, it was I'd like to thank Nikki B. Red in my chat for telling us it's Iron Fortress that has the Zerg logo in the middle of it.
Yeah, Iron Fortress. Okay. Equinox is ready, and we're about to head in game number 3.
All right.
Here we go. As soon as we get the ready from Atomic Father, and it should be great, because I think what we've seen is that, you know, Atomic Father has the better macro usually, but Equinox has the better all-ins, or at least was able to take advantage of it in the second game there.
Yeah,
so,
he absolutely took advantage of that particular situation where Atomic Father made a couple of mistakes. He pulled his defenders to deal with the Mothership Core. You know, he left some Marauders there, but not enough. The bunker got taken out. He was short on workers, only because he let them get killed because of bad micro with the workers. In that case, then I think what it was is Equinox just did a good job of splitting the attention of you know, Atomic Father, and that worked out really, really well. So anyway, game 3. This is really nice, by the way. This is a nice split series. So starting in the lower right-hand corner, we have the guy who's tied. He tied the series. He didn't tie the series. He took an early game lead, but now is fighting for his life. It is Atomic Father.
Playing for that NGT clan. Spawning in the top? Ugh. Spawning in the top. Representing himself is our pink Protoss player. It is Equinox.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you a question. What do you think Equinox should do? Should he decide to change it up? Should he try some one-base play like he did before? Or should he attempt to try to, you know, maybe warp Prism and really pressure Atomic Father's, you know, micro ability as far as, like, dealing with things in 2 places at once? What do you think he could do?
I think if I was Equinox, I would open for a Proxy Stargate.
Like Oracle or
Oracle? Proxy Stargate into Oracle into 3-gate gateway pressure at the front. So we'll see if he's Atomic Father is going to be able to deal with the Oracle in the mirror line at the same time as the 3-gate pressure at the front. And usually you can go into Void Rays and actually just take down the bunker and just win the game. Sometimes that can happen too. MC is famous for doing that in I forgot which tournament, maybe IEM or something. And it looks like Equinox is going to head out with a probe here, but we'll see if that's just for scouting or whether it's for some sort of proxy action. Where's it queued up to go?
And, you know, this map is unique in the fact that it has a, I'd say, fairly direct path to your enemy's base. I mean, if you look, and I'll just drag the mouse here, you can see that it goes from the natural out this little path. It has a little jog here to the south if we're going for the Protoss base. Basically straight through the map, and then a little jog into your opponent's base. So it's not a complete, you know, like, blockage the way things like Iron Fortress, the way Cactus Valley are, where you have to go, like, up through the middle and some crazy stuff. So, you know, Atomic Father, so like, the paths for, like, infantry and stuff are good. A good counter path, I would say. I mean, it's a long path just because the map is big, but it's a good path. And you see Atomic Equinix hides his stealth pylon again, and Atomic Father is looking for that pylon. And pylons, you know, dark shrines and depots are things that are very, very difficult to find on the map. Even if you search the normal places, like by mineral lines, you can still miss them. So Atomic Father should be wondering at this point, where's that second pylon at? Why don't I see a second pylon in this base?
So it's going to be a similar build to what we saw in that second game. The Reaper is heading out now, and Atomic Father's going to go for that expansion, and the Stalker should be out to deal with that Reaper. But we're seeing basically a similar sort of build that we saw in that second game. And it looks like Atomic Father's still scouting around for that second pylon. Isn't going to see it here, so that should raise questions in his head.
But by this point, I mean, that SCV sat idle for quite a while, and he really should have been using that the whole time, because that extra 30 seconds he needed to find it was wasted because it was sitting in Equinix's base idle, basically. And so, the Reaper is even though it's selected, it might actually get a kill here. There's two probes, 2 kills. Oh, he managed to get 2 kills. That's actually not bad. I mean, easily made up, but still it makes the Stalker worthwhile. It got the scout and a couple of kills.
So he's actually going to... Oh, never mind. He went for the Proxy Twilight. So it's going to be similar to what we saw in the first game out of Equinox. So he's going to go for another type of all-in. This time the Stalker all-in with Blink. And it's going to be 1 base once again. He should be throwing down 2 more gateways in just a second here. And moving out with those Stalkers. Or he's going to wait for the Reaper to come back into the base.
I think the Reaper's just sitting here just as like a forward scout. He doesn't seem to really have a rally point for it. He just seems to be like, okay, I'm gonna check the...
It's gonna get back into the base. It might be able to do more
Stalker
damage.
misses it just barely too. Brilliant. And he picks out the mineral producing workers, because the gas ones are hard to kill because they hide inside it. And this Reaper is not long for this world, and that's that.
Yeah, Equinox isn't doing the best job at keeping his probes alive. He has 1 probe here that's just not mining. He needs to put on another gateway right away. You cannot do this with 2 gates. You have to do this with 3 gates. There you go. The third gateway is on the way. So the Stalker should move across the map. Blink is still being chronoed out. A bunker's going down at the front for Atomic Father. But this time he didn't open. He opened 3 racks, but he opened with an expansion first. So this should have the opportunity to do a little bit more damage here than in the first game. So we'll see if he's going to be able to make something happen.
Yeah, and Atomic Father learned his lesson from the last game, and he built his bunker basically as soon as he had the money to do so. And he's got the units here. He's not really looking at it, but he does have the units to put in this bunker, and he may need to do so because these Stalkers and these 2 crazy... I mean, like, Equinix is just kind of like, derp, derp. I'm going to hide pylons everywhere within your base so I can do constant warp. Blink is about 20 seconds out, so what he really needs... So Atomic Father senses, or at least assumes, that there's something coming his way. He needs to throw units in this bunker. He needs to get this worker mining again because he's got a problem with his idle workers.
And this attack is actually really, really late out of Equinox.
Yeah.
Should have hit like a minute ago. But let's see if he's going to be able to do some damage here. He's pulling all the SCVs.
Oh, that's too many. You only need to pull like 2 or 3 to do that.
Yeah. That's a little bit too many there. But it doesn't matter because Equinox... is really far behind in the work count. He's about 10 workers behind, so I think he's just going to go for a blink into the main. And Atomic Father senses this, and we'll see. He's going to be able to position here.
Oh, and the nice blink.
Over.
All the Marauders are out of position. He's got 1 Marauder that's going on a coffee break out of there. He doesn't rally them. And again, he pulls all of his workers into this fight, and that's just...
Nice time work there.
Oh, no! He accidentally clicks and actually kills it. His workers are actually killing his own barracks.
Yeah. That was a little bit unfortunate there. He's not even blinking the Stalkers down. He's just keeping the Stalkers up there, blinking them back to make sure they don't take any damage. And he really doesn't have enough Marauders right now. He only has 3 Marauders that can be focused down by the Stalkers. And more Stalkers should be warping in and attacking the front bunker. Exactly what's happening here. He needs to blink those Stalkers out of the main and get the Mothership Core out. Oh, one of them not able to blink there, but should be able to kill that the SCVs at the natural here.
Yeah, and you know what the thing is? He's got no workers mining. He has no income. He has no way to finish repairing that bunker because he sent all of his workers to repair. Now he's panicking. You can tell they're like ridiculous, like, you know, push and shove. He needs to send the workers and get mules. He's got the ability to do 1 mule, but he's got some gas that he can work with here. But unfortunately, Equinix once again has managed to split his attention, which I find very surprising because the 2 attack points, which is right here at the entrance of the natural, and then this small ramp up to the main, were not that far apart. He should have been able to handle this aggression a lot better than he did. But it looks like Equinix is going to be like, well, Derp, here's your workers. I'm eating them all for dinner. Have a nice night.
Yeah, I really don't think that Atomic Father should try to push down this ramp right now. I really don't think he can sustain that. He definitely should just repair the orbital command and make sure that doesn't die. But you know, keep producing Marauders not necessarily Marines. And, oh, huge blink forward, actually. I'm not sure if I agree with that. He could have just pushed up the ramp and blinked back. You never want to blink forward into Marauders.
Oh, and he pulls the workers again, his few workers. He needs to stop pulling those workers. He has no ability to gain gas. He's not gaining gas, and he decides to build a factory amid all of this. He can't even make enough money to use his factories, and yet he's got a...
I think he really wants to get Widow Mines out, because Widow Mines are usually good, but I don't know, against Blink Stalkers, as soon as the Widow Mine is about to attack, if you blink out of it, you actually don't take any damage.
Yeah. So... And I mean, he doesn't have a way to do anything. He pulls once again all the workers once again to fight Zealots, and that's the
he really needs to pull the boys. Yeah, this time this is basically his final stand here, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. There's a couple of Marauders here, but they're just not, you know, going to be able to take out the rest of the Stalkers. And I think Equinox has done it. I really think he's won this game. Game 3.
There's literally no units being produced, and wow, one base for the win. Good luck next, all right, and GG is called by Atomic Father. Wow, that was really surprising, and I'm gonna make a comment here, Pluto. Like I'm currently a gold ranked player, but I have gone as high as platinum. That is not diamond level play.
No.
That is absolutely not diamond level play on.
Not from either player, to be honest.
Yeah, that's very strange.
It was sloppy. It's their first it's probably their first game of the day. So I'm willing to excuse it. You know, it'll probably get better as the tournament goes on. But definitely, it was very sloppy out of both players.
They also, it might be their first tournament casted, because you and I know definitely have never casted these two individuals.
No, so, I've casted Equinox before.
Oh, have you?
The other one, not the other one. Yeah.
I still am gonna go ahead and say that there's some jitters. I mean, you know, I really did. You really could see it sort of in Atomic Father's play. He got nervous there. You know, he started making some very skittish micro, like he wasn't sure if he wanted to engage with the workers. You know, you could literally feel him just boxing all of his units, everything, and going for it, and then be like, oh no, I don't want to do that, no, can't do that, nope, yes, no.
Yeah.
And so you know, Atomic Father, you know, next time, by the way, your one base play was actually very strong, but it was just your unit management that actually got you in that one. So if you're watching, that's the one thing you got to work on for that one base play versus Protoss. Additionally, the 3 racks is very punishing versus a greedy Protoss who actually goes like a one gate mothership core.
Well, I think with his he sent out that Reaper, right? When you scout with that Reaper and see no expansion at that time, and you see a couple Stalkers in the base, it's probably Blink. It's like 90% Blink at that point, or DTs.
And I think that like oh my god, wow, sorry. I need to get some water. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna step away for a second and get some water. I will be right back. So hold on to your shorts, peeps, while we look for another match. And
I think we're gonna be casting Silent Terran versus Yoshi.
Nice. 1 moment.
So as DJ gets back here, I'm gonna just talk a little bit about the people that we're about to face or about to watch here. Yoshi is I keep forgetting which race, but he plays in this tournament a lot. He used to be Plat, just recently got promoted up to Diamond. So, actually, he might still be Plat. I thought he got promoted. No, he is still Plat, but yeah, he's one of the higher level Plats, and he's won the Gold Plat tournament a couple times before. He plays Zerg. He's gonna be facing someone named Silent Terran. So obviously, you know, Silent Terran does. Actually, never mind. Silent Terran might play Zerg. I thought he would play Terran, but we might be watching a ZVZ up here. And we know that Yoshi is a very strong player because he wins the Gold Platinum tournament. So he's the best of the Platinums. Probably going to get promoted pretty soon up to Diamond. And he's gotten first and second in several of our tournaments before. Meanwhile, Silent Terran, I don't think has played nearly as much as Yoshi in our tournaments, but I've definitely seen him before. Yeah, he's played once or twice before. Not done amazing, but
the name sounds really familiar. Like I know I'm familiar with that name. I'm gonna have to. By the way, FYI, I've got to refill the water jug that I keep in the fridge. So it's in about 3 minutes here. I got to step away just for a moment to pull it out of my sink while it's refilling. So by the way, people, I'm going to talk nerd for a second. I found one of these really slick things. For those of you guys who are either in college and have to live and die by the concept of the micro fridge or mini fridge or bar fridge, if you don't have your own apartment and have a full-size fridge, I highly recommend. There's these little, they're narrow. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like if you guys look at my camera, and I know you can't do it on Pluto's stream right now, but basically what it is if you look at your cell phone and you look at it like from the top of the cell phone, like where the like if you're looking at it lengthwise, I have a water jug that fits in my fridge that's like that. It's like long and narrow and tall. And so you can squeeze it in like to like tiny little spaces like in those refrigerators. Holds like 1.5 gallons. It's so dope. Oh my god. The only thing I wish is that it had like a Brita filter in it. That would make it the perfect jug ever, you know?
We have a pretty cool Brita filter jug. Looks like we are gonna get into the party here.
All right.
Let's go and get you in. DJ Spectre.
DJ Spectre Pluto.
Cool. So it's gonna be Yoshi versus Silent Terran. Right. I don't know why, but Silent Terran actually plays Zerg on ladder.
I think. Hold on. Zephyrus and I casted Silent Terran, I believe, on Sunday. And we were joking about that because then we also had another opponent that was blue. His name was Blue, but he only ever played red, like as the red color. So it was like, and the red person blue, and it made it sound like we were really mentally handicapped. But, by the way, she's actually like super in tune with her Zerg, by the way. So if we ever get like a 3-way cast with her, like that would be awesome.
With who?
Zephyrus. Zephy-chan.
Yeah, Zephy-chan.
All right,
yeah.
1 second. I'm going to step away.
She's actually really good.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm going to step away. I just got to go grab that jug. Be right back.
Yeah, last time I watched her stream, she was doing real nice on ladder there. Looks like Yoshi's going to go grab a drink as well, so we'll be waiting here for Yoshi and DJ to get back. But yeah, if you ever need Zerg help, Zephy's actually probably one of the better players to go to. Scarecrows plays Zerg. Who else plays Zerg? A Day plays Zerg too, so he's another caster here with us for ESL.
All these Zerg players, you guys can go straight to hell. Terran and Protoss for the win.
Yeah, Terran and Protoss, dude. We have a common enemy now in Legacy because Zerg is so OP.
I know, dude. You know how many times I've gotten wrecked by lurkers in Legacy of the Void? Like, I'll be like literally winning the match, and then all of a sudden I'm like, base is under attack, and I'm like, I look over there, and it's like, what? Where'd my base go? And then all of a sudden I hear that noise like.
It's just impossible to push like across the map, you know. Like let's say I'm trying to attack into the Zerg base and there's like one choke point, right? They just put like 4 lurkers in the choke point, and it's like, how do you even attack into this? I don't know. So. Oh,
by the way, what's funny is SM Drush in my chat was like, "You don't have to be good to be in Diamond."
No, he's right. I'm not good, and I'm Diamond. I've been Masters, man, and I'm not even good.
I know. But I will say that play before, I think it was lots of nerves. And by the way, you're going to laugh, Pluto, so that jug that I've been filling up for the last few minutes, I accidentally left the little spigot open, so all the water that was going to the jug was running out the little spout.
Oh, my God.
So it's still filling, but whatever.
What's the
Zero Length? Yeah, sorry, I meant to click on that link, Zero Length. I'm sorry. Those? What is these? Oh, here it is. Yes, the hoi hoi hoi. Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's it. The hoi hoi hoi. Yes, that is. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, orange caramel.
Do you allow? You don't allow links in your chat, do you, Pluto?
I don't think so. But
all right, so here you go. I'm gonna post it in the.
I already have it open. I have it open.
Oh, but yes, it's hoi hoi hoi.
I remember orange caramel. They're very attractive, but not. I don't necessarily. It's funny. I don't necessarily like their music.
I don't know either. I mean, like I'm a sucker for certain types of K-pop. But the thing is that like it shows one of the people, like one of the singers, she's wrapped up like a mermaid inside of like a styrofoam container, like you go buy a piece of fish at the supermarket.
Well, players are like, yeah, I'm good with anything. Just choose any 3 maps.
They're like, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start with Adria Valley, then go Steps of War, then go Metalopolis. There's your 3 maps.
Fastest 8 player.
Exactly. All right, now I'm going to go change my thing and give you half a second, but invite me to the game if it starts.
A day says, 2 seconds in, I already regret it. Literally, these players can choose any 3 maps they want. I don't even care at this point. Yeah, if they want to play Megaton, that's fine.
Alright, I'm back. And I'm not gonna hoi hoi hoi, but for whatever, I've got this awesome thing I found at the grocery store. It says apple, I think it's apple cherry juice. holy cow. It's better than apple cranberry. Sign your guys stuff up for this. I drank this entire pitcher. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I filled this up like twice. This is like a 1.5 gallon pitcher, and in 2 days I've drank all that. It is the most amazing juice in the universe.
Well, I will see it in about
90 seconds.
Yeah, 90 seconds here. So, okay, since I'm leader, I will choose 3 random maps. What do you want to see in the first map? Iron Fortress?
Yeah, sure. Why not Iron Fortress? We haven't seen that one yet. And then we have to go Inferno Pools. That's not in this season. Actually, what is your least favorite map?
My least favorite map?
Yeah.
The Moonlight crap.
Is it because of the fact that there's 2,
Yes. Oh, no. Not even that one. The other one with 2 entrances. Hold on. What is it called?
I think they should just name the map. I think they literally should be like, oh no, it's Bridgehead's got 2 entrances.
Bridgehead, yeah,
you can knock down the rocks to your.
Bridgehead and Moonlight Madness and Dash and Terminal.
Oh,
there's 2 entrances into the natural.
Oh, by the way, you know what the thing is? Yeah, the 2 entrances in the natural at Dash and Terminal, it sucks. And the other thing is that map on the upper, I guess the upper right quadrant, that whole thing, the number of narrow paths is insane. Literally, you can just not Bane train your way through that.
For which map?
Dash and Terminal.
Yeah.
Because whatever you're bringing through those narrow passageways, it gonna get wrecked. Because, literally, even if you kill the Banelings as they approach, if they've got speed, they will steamroll you eventually. So, it's awful. However, I've got this, crazy...
I saw the jug now.
Oh, yeah. This thing's insane. It's huge. It's like the size of my chest. So...
Yes, it's giant.
Anyway, so... Oh my God, I'm having flashbacks to Sunday where I only cast ZVZs. An entire tournament of ZVZs on Sunday. But... Silent Terran... in the lower right as our yellow Zerg.
Yeah, his name is Silent Terran, but he's actually a Zerg.
Well, I guess he realized that Zerg was OP and decided to switch races.
Spawning in the other side, also playing the OP race, it is Yoshi.
Yeah, and I can't remember what the logo is. That 4chan logo. I can't remember what they call that meme. That's Yoshi's.
Troll face.
What is that? Yeah, troll face. There you go.
Workhorse says EU has less dumbass all-ins.
Yes.
Yes. I agree, and that's why I play on EU and all-in.
By the way, Workhorse, welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, go ahead and give me and Pluto a follow. Actually, this is going to sound stupid,
sure
but give me a follow only because I want to see if my Twitch alert's actually working properly.
I think he's already followed both of us, but if he can, you can go ahead and unfollow and then refollow, and it'll still test Twitch alerts. Which is why actually Twitch alerts doesn't work that well for big streams, because if you have 20,000 people watching and you turn on Twitch alerts, there's gonna be at least 1,000 people that just keep following and unfollowing, and it's just and as soon as they figure it out, everybody's gonna do it, and then you're gonna have Twitch alerts going the whole time.
Well, it looks like we do have a little bit of different play here. We do looks like we've got a, I don't know, it looks like Silent Terran went pool first, but not expansion. Whereas Yoshi is just now throwing down his pool after taking his natural. So a little bit of different play out of here. It's going to open the window, actually, for Silent Terran to take some early aggression over here as his Overlord scouts that the natural is only 40% finished. So I really think that we're going to see, and we did see a lot of that early aggression out of the ZVZ tournament, basically, on Sunday. So I think that's what we're going to see here. I think we're going to see some early lane pressure out of Silent Terran.
Yeah, he already has a couple lings on the way, but he did take his expansion there. It's going to be a little bit later than usual, but he will try to do some damage with the lings that are heading across the map right now. I don't know if it'll get anything done because there will be queens out, I think, by the time he gets there. But at least both players know where their opponents are.
Where did I bork it again? I think I borked it. Yes, I recovered from my borking. I'm sorry. I managed to get the overlay fixed. Yay! I'm not quite that stupid.
Oh, Doggy the Demon says I played Yoshi in the Gold Platinum tournament last week. Yeah, he is a Platinum player, so he plays in both the Gold Platinum tournament and the Platinum Diamond tournament because the intersection of those two is the Platinum. If you were to make a Venn diagram between those two tournaments, there would be Gold on one side, Diamond on the other side, and Platinum in the center.
Because people make sure they make Venn diagrams for their tournament league splits.
But yeah, Yoshi does go ahead and take out the scouting lings that headed across the map, and both players are going to go into a little bit of a macro game. Silent Tyrant is going to be a little bit behind in the drone count, basically one drone behind.
Yeah, I mean, and this is sort of how ZVZs, and this is what Zephyrus and I sort of determined, is that you really do get a sense that by the time you hit the 5-minute mark, like, both Zerg players are, no matter which way they go, hatch or pool first, they always end up in the same place.
Oh, thanks for the follow again, Workhorse. He unfollowed and refollowed. I didn't mean on my stream, I meant on DJ's stream. Like, I already know that my Twitch alerts works, and thanks for following the first time, but unfollow and refollow on DJ's stream, because that's the one we really need to test. And
yeah, because like the test one seems to work, but I've got some followers from another stream after I thought this thing was working, but it didn't show up. So I'm not sure it is working. It, like, I've got the window open. I'm not sure why, but we'll see.
You did add it to your scene, right?
Yeah. No, I did, but I still hear the noise, like the little alert, because I have the that browser window open, like on my, like, you know, you have a separate window open for it, right?
Oh, so, he said he did do it on your stream as well.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe my Twitch alerts is not working. I'm not sure.
Did you forget to change the overlay?
No, I fixed it actually before he said something.
Oh,
so
okay.
That works. So thank you, SM Drush. When I was actually looking at the Twitch alert thing, I discovered that my overlay was overly potatoed. So,
overly potatoed.
Yeah. So I do see a lot more creep spread actually out of Yoshi than you usually see out of a Zerg player, in a ZVZ that is, because usually you don't want to do the creep because they give so much of an advantage to your opponent.
Yeah.
And also it does save, I hate to say it, but in a ZVZ you do have a little bit less macro then to deal with, because you're not dealing with creep spread at that point, because you don't want to give the advantage out. So,
yeah, usually Zerg is all about that multitasking, getting the injects, getting the creep spread, that type of thing. And that's usually where most of the micro comes in for Zerg. But in a ZVZ, you know, it is a little bit less of that, because although you do have to keep up with your injects, you don't really have to spread your creep as much. But it looks like Yoshi does want to spread his creep, and it depends on what your strategy is. If you're going to go for Hydras, then maybe creep spread is a good idea. But he's going to go out with a drone here, probably try to take his third base, and Silent Terran is going to come in here with some links, actually get into the base. Focusing on Queen right now, I think he should go for a scout. That's exactly what he's going to do. Oh, ends up trying to get back home.
Oh, by the way, thank you, Workhorse, and thank you, SM Drush, for the follows. My Twitch alerts is working, as you can see. When in 90 seconds, you'll see what my you will see what my my little graphic is, and it's hysterical. Pluto.
Yeah, I'll see it in 90 seconds. But Roach is on the way for Silent Terran and on the way for his opponent, but I haven't seen actually any actually being produced. He has that Roach Warren. He's getting the tunneling clause, so or not tunneling clause, but Glial reconstruction. You know, the Roach speed. And
I never know it. Whenever I see Glial reconstruction, I'm like, hey, hold on, is that the Hydralisk speed or is that the Roach speed? I can't remember. You know.
But it would be very strange to get the Roach speed without making any roaches. So. Yeah.
But you know what? What we do see is we do see him long distance mining his third base, which is kind of funny, actually. So,
yeah, Silent Terran is long distance mining. He also sent a couple links to Yoshi's third base to try to get a cancel off.
Oh, this is actually going to be bad. These links actually will go ahead and create a big problem. I mean, there are 4 drones. Oh, he can get a few drone kills here, but he looks like he's going to use the drones and one stray Zergling to try to stop this pressure. But that base is really badly damaged. It's down to about 40% health. So when he eventually gets to what always happens where you go Ling Muta in ZVZ, this thing will be very easily picked off by a Muta run by. I mean, like, literally, you get 4 or 5
he might transfuse it. He has a lot of energy on these queens. I wouldn't mind seeing him transfuse. But lots of roaches now out for Yoshi as well. So Silent Terran and Yoshi are going to have a little bit of a fight here with their roaches, and we'll see if they're going to be able to pick off any units. I'm not sure who has a better concave. I think Yoshi with these reinforcements are definitely going to have a much favorable position.
Yeah, he did. And the thing is that he decided to do the smart thing of putting the creep just mainly between his bases. If you look, it didn't really venture out on the map too far. It literally only went between his bases, so that he did get that defender's advantage. Something that Silent Terran does not have. So, I mean, I know that usually you don't really want to talk about creep mechanics because it's kind of boring and just kind of a given for Zerg players. But in this case, that
it does actually matter, yeah. Laggies. Oh, no.
We don't... Are you experiencing any lag?
No,
I haven't
not at all.
experienced any.
I was having some yesterday, but I have 0 today right now. It's perfect. Picture perfect right now. So hopefully...
perfect.
You're an Italian now?
I don't know. I'm just like... I'm like an announcer. It's like Get your peanuts. Come on, get your peanuts. It's picture perfect. You know, like one of those people. That's what I was going for. Like the little beer vendors or...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, so I'll just stop because that really...
Get your crackers.
Yeah, get your... Hey, now I'm going to go full tank. Like, yeah, come over. Get your crackers right here. Yeah, come over here. I got some roach action for you. Come on. I'm going to claw and I'm going to spit at you. How you like that? Usually I got to pay extra for that kind of action.
The baseball game, Cracker Jack, sellers, or whatever.
Well, but did you hear what I said? I'm like, usually when people claw and spit at me, I have to pay extra for that.
Oh.
Hey, but anyway, I do actually think that Silent Terran, when the eventual attack comes, such as it is from from Yoshi, that he's gonna wish that he had the reinforces or creep here, and there is a lot of roaches coming from Yoshi.
Yoshi has 1-1. Yoshi has 1-1. Silent Terran only has +1, and that's gonna be a little bit of a problem here for Silent Terran. He does not want to push down the ramp right now.
Oh, he splits it all, gets a nice concave. Nice. Beautiful concave, probably the best I've ever seen in a Roach versus Roach battle. Awesome.
But I don't know, maybe Silent Terran has more units here. He has about 10 extra supply, but the upgrade advantage is in favor of Yoshi. So we'll see who's... It looks like Silent Terran is going to push back the rest of this force, and he doesn't want to split it up. Definitely doesn't want to split it up, but he might just push across the map right now. Hydra's on the way for Yoshi, and that's going to be a lot of DPS sitting at the back of the army there, so... Let's see if that's going to make a difference. There's just more and more roaches out for Silent Terran.
Yeah, and you know what? Like I said, that wasn't. By the way, I want to compliment Yoshi on that concave. That was probably the perfect concave. Like, had that been on even upgrades, Yoshi would have taken that hands down, right? So
well, Yoshi was ahead on
concave,
upgrades. But he had fewer army supply.
Yes.
But yeah. I agree with you that was a beautiful concave here. He also has that watchtower, so he's gonna know exactly when the army moves across the map. And
he's gonna skirt. Is he gonna hold on? Let's see if he actually sees it. He does actually see it moving towards it.
There's an overlord there, so he does see it. But he has a couple of hydras out now. He's trying to get I don't know. Is he gonna get as good of a concave? A little bit of posturing here that's happening.
And now it's Silent Terran with the excellent concave. He baits out Yoshi's roaches, and unfortunately with the upgraded... Oh no, does he have the upgrade advantage? No, it's even upgrades, but unfortunately Silent Terran just has more. He's got the Hydras to engage, so the Hydras will help, but the Hydras need to do a little bit more damage because they're
actually, Yoshi just got +2, 2-2 now, just finished, but it's going to be a little bit too late because there's just way more roaches for Silent Terran. He's going to take out the rest of these Hydras, probably take out the third base, and as soon as the third base goes down, it's basically over.
He is trying to kite this with the Hydras, and the Hydras... some of the Hydras walk by. He does utilize the Spine Crawler, which is a nice touch. So I think this push can't... It's going to if it's held, it's going to barely be held. And it's going to take a lot of effort because Silent Terran is bringing more roaches across the map to deal with this. And unfortunately, with the low HP that Hydralisks represent, they really need the buff for the roaches in front of them.
Yeah, they're too squishy by themselves. He's pulling the drones now to fight. And as soon as you do that, you're gonna take a massive lead in the drone count. So actually, Yoshi might hold here.
Yeah, there's a few more. There's a few more coming across the stream, but it's not enough. And actually, I almost want to call them subterranean. Silent Terran decides that enough is enough, and pulls back.
I'm really surprised that Yoshi is still even in terms of worker count. He hasn't saturated properly across his base. He has a lot of extra drones mining at his natural and his main. I think he really needs to saturate that third base. Close one, says Yoshi. And still, Yoshi does have the tech advantage here. Silent Terran is going to be stuck on roaches. He doesn't even have a Hydralisk den, I don't think. He's taking a fourth base now. Both players have their fourth base. Oh, no. Silent Terran does have a Hydralisk den. He just chose not to make any Hydras, which is very interesting. But...
Well, yeah, because you usually always want to make Hydras in this composition simply for the DPS. I mean, even though the roaches have got, they've got more hit points. I mean, you're going to like 80 or 90 hit points for the Hydralisk versus the 145 of the Roach. The DPS is what you want. And Yoshi did do the smart thing of getting groove spines for the Hydralisk. So, I mean, he does have that advantage as well with his Hydras. So even if Silent Terran does get Hydras, he's not going to have the upgrade that, to match with the Hydralisk. So the Hydralisk battle will be lost. Both guys are on 2-2, so it's not really a big deal. But the fact
the Hydra range upgrade and the Hydra speed upgrade.
Yes. And that's the thing, is that now Yoshi is now fully saturated, well, mostly saturated, his fourth base, whereas Silent Terran doesn't even have it. So through a couple of unique things, such as, you know, he did go Hydras. He got that Hydra upgrade. He managed to get his 2-2 quicker despite having the lower 1-1, the slower 1-1 earlier, and then getting a 4th up. But this is really starting to, like, you know, like an arm wrestling match. Like, once you get to that midpoint, you have the option to sort of topple your opponent. I believe that Yoshi is actually heading that direction. I think he's in a position to where this is now... the pendulum is swinging to the other direction. Yeah,
he actually held pretty well there and was able to saturate that 4th base. So Silent Terran is going to move across the map again here. By the way, what was that? What was the sound of your Twitch alerts?
Oh, it was just like a little. Like, it's one of the it's just the standard Twitch alert sound. It's like this little like xylophone chime or something. But anyway, the concave is real from Yoshi. Unfortunately, it's still 2-2, but there's just simply more stuff from Yoshi. The speed reinforcement is there, and the Hydralisks are just absolutely wrecking face by Yoshi because they have the range upgrade that Silent Terran did not have. And oh my god, the entire army of Silent Terran just absolutely gets obliterated in that. Whoops, hit the wrong button. Sorry, people. And now Yoshi smells blood and pushes out, or no, I guess he pulls back because he's like, he doesn't want to overstretch himself. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta adjust the sound so that the sound in the game is a little bit louder for the music and stuff, because I realize you guys probably can't hear that.
Yeah, we're still tied at 2-2 though.
Yes, they are, and that's really strange because they're also like Silent Terran, Yoshi, I'm sorry, is now getting 3-3.
Yeah, getting 3-3 now. I don't know if he wants to wait until that hits before he attacks, or if he just wants to push across right now. But I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
I think he really, to be honest, like, he's got the advantage in army, he's got the advantage in supply, he's got the advantage in at least the Hydralisk upgrade. He does not have the Hydralisk number upgrade anymore. Oh no, he does. There are no Hydras left. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but Yoshi, this is his moment. He needs to go in. He needs to bait this army out if he can. Oh, no. Silent Terran, do not go down. That is a trap, and you know
but he's going to take the 4th base out for Silent Terran. He's going to get this base pretty easily.
Oh, yeah. And it didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, yeah, he had it saturated by that point, but losing that 4th base is difficult. I mean, Yoshi's 5th is now up. There's no workers at it, but, I mean, he can easily transfer the entire thing to it.
Yeah. By the way, guys, Oslord Gaming shaved his head, so you should go check him out. Check out his channel.
What?
He shaved his head. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, Oslord Gaming shaved his head.
He had like didn't he have like a not a brony tail in the sense of My Little Pony, but he had like a bro ponytail.
He had long hair. Yeah.
Wow. Did he do it for charity or something?
I don't know, but
because like a lot of times like you'll cut your hair for like charity, and it's usually for like people who've got like chemotherapy because they go bald. So what you do is you either cut a significant amount of hair, or you should go bald usually for one of those charities. So if you did that, kudos to him. If not, you're just balls. You're nuts. Nuts in a good way, you know.
Yeah, but either way, go check him out on his channel. He's always a pretty fun guy to watch. Very entertaining. So
yes, and by the way, he is very entertaining. You really gotta check out his stream. It is like I've watched it a couple times, and I just start cracking up because I'm like,
it's so funny. You never stop laughing.
Because like he'll get really quiet, and he's like, well, I think he's gonna do this, and then he's kind of like, oh my god, super crazy nuts, wow! And then he goes back and he's like, well, he's making units again. That's
a pretty good. That's a pretty accurate representation of everything that Oslord Gaming represents here.
Yeah,
I'm very surprised that neither player has made any infestors.
Yeah, and you know what? They've been very it's almost like Yoshi is just nervous because he's like, okay, I'm winning. Why am I winning? And I know that he might be trying to timing upgrade because he's gonna get +3 now, and maybe he's waiting for that. But now is the time to attack because
he has +3.
There
he has +3 now, and Silent Terran is attacking into a trap. Oh, he's actually trying to get the better concave here. He might get the concave sort of at the top, but I think Yoshi has too many units here. He has the +33, and that's going to be a major difference here in this game. And I think Silent Terran is slowly just running out of units now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's just Hydras versus Roaches. And Silent Terran lost the advantage he once had. And once I said, this is, I hate to say it, but this is like the pit and the pendulum. I mean, slowly but surely, that pendulum is swinging closer and closer and closer to Silent Terran's chest to use the Edgar Allan Poe poem as not a poem, sorry, as his, I guess it is a poem in a sense, but it's more of a short story. It's swinging closer and closer, and then that's coming in the form of faster upgrades from Yoshi, larger
Ultralists,
reinforces.
though.
I mean, look, Yoshi's got the entire left side of the map now with bases. I mean, he's got 6 bases.
But there are Ultralists coming up for Silent Terran, and that's not nothing.
No, it's not, but it's not soon enough. He needs the Ultras out now.
All of the Overlords, though.
Oh, no. Well, and he's gonna... Well, he's not quite down. He's got more Overlords than need, because they both still have 200 max capacity.
Yeah.
But now it's Ultra City, and here it comes, and he's like, oh, well, I'm not running into that no more, people.
Well, he's gonna actually 2-shot an Ultra, which is insane that you have that much DPS. Microing back gently, and he's actually gonna... Wow, he actually took that very, very well. That was a really, really nicely taken engagement.
Oh, and unfortunately, Silent Terran feels it, knows it, and GG's out very politely. So,
Yoshi, wow, with game number 1.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, there's one more follow I wanted to give thanks to. I didn't get a chance to do it because there was some action happening at the moment. But I'd like to give a thanks out to Zero Length also for the follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I need to actually go to... where's that? Where's the... Not that. I don't want that. I want... What's... the dashboard. That's what I want to go to. So I just want to make sure I didn't... Oh, I also want to say Hindenzerg1266. Thank you for the follow also. I apologize. I did not get a chance to shout out before you you had to leave the stream, but I apologize. If you watch the VOD, then you are appreciated. I apologize. It did show up. But anyway, I don't know why I thought that animation of that little girl doing a wheelie in a Power Wheels was hysterical, but that's what I did for my little animation. So, yeah. Because I was going to do the standard one of like the little zombie running, but I'm like, I don't do a zombie stream. Like if I'm zombie grub, yes, but I'm not zombie.
Okay, here we go. Jumping into map 2, it's going to be a little bit of a smaller map.
By the way, did we pick this map or did someone else?
No, we picked it. I picked it. Flamingo on a wall. If you want to do the bracket command, you actually should. You need to not put a. You need to not put the question mark. It's actually brackets. So, exclamation point brackets with an S.
Yeah, dude. Can you even bracket? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't even know that command, so I shouldn't really talk crap.
Wow, I spelled stupid with a bracket.
Okay, you know what? Go home, Pluto. You're drunk.
I didn't even put the T in the right spot. I put SUT bracket ID. Okay, here we go. Silent Terran is ready. Yoshi's ready. Go from each player, and we're gonna head into game number 2 on Kota.
Yoshi was concerned about my he thought I was lagging, and I'm like, no, it's something to do with the game cache. I'm not totally certain. It has been partially alleviated because I was having some serious issues on Sunday. But anyway, also by the way, while we're waiting here, go ahead and give me me and Pluto, sorry, a follow. If you are on Pluto's stream, I'm /DJ Spectre on Twitch, and if you're on my stream, /SC2Pluto.com, but that's his stream on on Twitch. You can also find me on Twitter at DJ Spectre TV, and that's TV as in television. Where can they find you besides your stream, Pluto?
Well, you can find me on Twitter actually at Pluto_SC2. Wait, is that
you know where we can find 2 other people, Pluto? In game.
Oh boy.
Yeah, currently, and I'll do it just because I know you're gonna have me do it anyway. It's our pink Zerg. It's currently the guy who lost the last match, but is hoping to bring it back. It's Silent Terran.
And in the top, the purple Zerg player. We really should have got them to switch colors here, but it is Yoshi.
I'm gonna make you dizzy. I'm doing some crazy thing with this zoom, and I'm getting it really nuts. Sorry, no, I think I made myself motion sick.
Looks like the Legacy of the Void pre-order is out.
Oh yes. Hey, if you like Legacy of the Void, give some hype in the chat for LOTV and the fact that... Did you guys see the release date? It's supposed to be winter 2015, 2016, so a lot sooner than I thought.
By the way, Maryball HD, thanks for the follow, man.
So keep the follows coming, keep the love coming. We do this actually for you guys because, to be honest, Twitch probably wouldn't exist unless there was people out there to watch Twitch. So, and without then Twitch and then softwares like OBS and XSplit, we wouldn't even be able to broadcast to utilize this. So thank you guys to the viewers. Without you guys, there would not be any of this, to be honest. They wouldn't have been developed, it wouldn't be casted, it wouldn't be commentated, and you wouldn't hear me do impressions like the Swedish chef, which I will do later, just for fun.
Go check out the pre-order of Legacy of the Void. It's $40. So it's a little bit lower than the 60 we're used to, but go check that out. And both players actually... Whoa, what is Yoshi doing? There's no expansion out. There's no expansion. He's just gonna all in with Lings here.
Potentially. Where are the Lings at, though? He doesn't have any larvae, and he doesn't have a queen to do it. Oh, the queen's still coming.
Queen is coming now. He's kind of low on money, but there we go. Four pairs of Lings on the way, or four Lings on the way. 2 pairs of Lings.
Nope. He added 2 more, so now there are a total of
6.
8.
6 Lings. 8 Lings.
Well, no, yeah.
No, six Lings, but he's gonna send quite a lot more across the map. And Silent Terran actually scatting the lack of expansion there, so he's actually gonna queue up quite a few Lings as well. He has his own speed on the way. It's gonna be a few seconds behind, but looks like Yoshi's actually gonna move out with a drone.
Oh no, that speed is way behind. He's only 30 seconds into it, whereas Yoshi's like halfway done at least, and these Zerglings are coming, and I don't know.
Yeah, they're heading out right now.
Yeah, the thing is that at this point, then now, sorry, I keep saying subterranean because when I swipe across, it's Silent Terran kind of looks like subterranean if you just glance at it. But it's actually even Lings on even Lings now. So these Lings are gonna meet in the middle of the map. It looks like. Oh.
Or Silent Terran has the Baneling Nest on the way. So, in the long run, if Silent Terran holds the initial Ling attack, he will be able to make Banelings and probably, you know, be in a very good spot. However, right now, Yoshi's actually ahead in terms of the drone count. So, Silent Terran is kind of over-prepared. I think he's going to be perfectly fine.
And that's not a bad thing. I mean, he had... you know, Yoshi had to really pull it back last game. I'm sorry, he really turned it up last game, and here we see the same thing. I mean, we do see a, you know, a little bit more pressure. There is now officially one Baneling. Sorry, I kind of laugh.
A single Baneling, yeah, but it's going to be enough here to defend and maybe even put on a little bit of aggression. He's actually making more. He went back to droning, but I wouldn't even mind really moving across the map and trying to do some aggression here. Yoshi actually has a Roachhorn on the way. He's gonna leapfrog the Baneling tech. And a little bit of an engagement happening in the middle of the map. So here we go. The Baneling is gonna try to. He's like, "Don't leave me behind, guys." Actually explodes into one.
He's like this crap. Misclick. Oh, that's how I lost it. So now Yoshi is actually the one on the back foot now, taking a convincing lead earlier. I mean, like, now he's got queens, he's got a couple of Lings. He does have a Roach Horn that's going to pop soon, so he will be able to pop roaches as soon as he has some larvae to do so, which will help against his Ling aggression. But I don't know if he's got the money to actually pop any roaches. He doesn't. And speed...
Oh! Actually, he lifted the Spine Crawler here, and unfortunately, looks like Silent Terran doesn't want to focus that down. He's just going to go for the natural, and it looks like he's actually going to be in a very good spot. 8 more Lings on the way coming across the map, and this, oh, the Baneling gets like 3 or 4 Lings. That was actually pretty nicely done.
Yeah, he only lost 1 Ling. He was just outside of the radius of that with the other 2 Lings that were there. But he hasn't made any roaches yet. He's still making Zerglings, but he really should make at least a couple of roaches to deal with the splash of the Banelings that he knows is going to come his way. I mean, just 1 or 2 roaches just to put up front. You know, you can sort of...
They can soak up those shots.
Yeah, and the thing is that, I mean, there's a lot more, and since Banelings don't get their damage bonus versus armored, they only do their base damage. So it's like, a roach can take like 2-3 hits of a Baneling full on without dying, you know?
But no Banelings out of either player, actually. Silent Terran's 1 Baneling is sort of morphing all the way back in basically his base. So he's going to definitely get this natural, I think. He's actually just morphing in more Banelings directly in the face of Yoshi. He's gonna get the natural for sure. And I think Silent Terran is well on his way to actually winning the second game.
Yeah, there's no way he can come back to this, unfortunately. He's got a Spine and a Queen and nothing else. He's got money, but he can't spend it on anything because he doesn't have any larvae. And he hasn't done an inject with the Queen because he needs it for defense. Good job to killing that 1 Baneling before we get out there. But he turns all the Zerglings into all the Banelings.
He's gonna go for the drones, I think.
Oh no, move the drones. Oh no, he gets all the drones almost.
Ooh. And 3 more Banelings on the way. GG out of Yoshi.
Oh, that was awful. I mean, my heart goes out to Yoshi. I mean, he did so well in the previous game, and it's just like no chance now. Ah, dang it!
Did you get
It finally disconnected me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to delete this cache thing. It's something about StarCraft trying to get back into it, but at least I'm back in. Last time I was taking like 3 or 4 attempts for me to get back in. So thankfully my stream has actually been stable. You know, that I haven't lost my stream. I haven't crashed. I actually altered a voltage setting on my overclock on my motherboard. There's something that actually says what's the maximum kind of voltage that you allow, and I actually had it turned all the way up to 100%, and you don't actually need that. I dialed it down to 75%, so I'm seeing if that will stabilize some stuff on my PC from crashing.
Interesting.
But StarCraft has still been giving me problems. I also suffer the same sort of problem when I play when I play Mass Effect 3, the multiplayer, because it does the same sort of like internet spamming. If you look at your network connections, you can actually see it like using like 8 different. It goes out and sends data to like 8 or 9 different IP addresses simultaneously.
So what map should we do for game number 3?
Let's see. What's the you know what? Let's do Bridgehead. Let's do all the crappy maps.
Bridgehead.
We could do either Bridgehead or Moonlight Madness.
Yoshi wants Cactus.
Okay, well,
didn't we already play on? Oh, we did not. We did. We played on Iron Fortress.
Yes.
Bridgehead. Okay.
Reinvite me to the party when you get a chance, brah.
Oh, you're not in it?
No, because the game puked on me.
Oh, are you sure?
No, the game didn't puke. It just disconnected me.
I see.
Got something in my eye. I can't see. I'm blinded, Pluto. I'm blinded. Help me.
All right. Well, we're gonna invite you right back in. Don't you worry.
Oh, you're my savior. Oh my darling. Oh my darling. Oh my darling. SC2 Pluto.
If you want to be safe, give me a follow.
If you want me to annoy Pluto some more, give me a follow. Actually, if you want me to cast part of the match as the Swedish chef, give me a follow. How about that?
Swedish chef.
I will do, and I will try to do an entire match as the Swedish chef if you give me a follow.
That sounds great.
You're like, not really.
I know, it sounds fun though. And I need to practice the Indian accent and stuff.
I know, it's so funny because you have like Indian descent and like you can't do that accent. It's kind of funny. Like there's a guy I work with who's like Latino, and he jokingly says that he is like the world's worst Mexican because he doesn't speak the language, doesn't know how to cook the food, has only been to Mexico once. He's like, look, shut up. I'm Mexican, but I'm the worst Mexican ever born. So,
probably. But
all right, starting in the lower right-hand corner. I guess not really the right-hand corner, it's just the right-hand side. It's our orange Zerg. It's Silent Terran.
And in the left-hand side, the purple. Wait, yeah, the purple Zerg player. It is Yoshi. You're making me nervous.
You're making me nervous.
In that last game, it was Yoshi with the cheese, completely held by Silent Terran. And then Silent Terran turned it back on Yoshi and won the game with lots of wings and banelings.
Yeah,
Sweating bullets.
He just went out and he's like, pfft. He's like, brah, please, I got this. You just sit back and watch.
Good questions raised by Yoshi. He's asking the important questions. How can you be sweating bullets when you're a Zerg player? You should be sweating like creepers.
No. You don't. Actually, they sweat slime.
Oh, slime.
I mean, think about it. They're rolling around on creep. Have you seen like any kind of like, you know, like creep that's dry or oceanic?
No, it's like moving, like sort of, you know, not solid but not liquid, sort of some sort of middle
so what
state.
you mean is it's kind of like it's like coagulated diarrhea.
Okay, not what I was about to say, but definitely like that.
Awesome. So now that I've managed, by the way, I hate to say it, it wasn't one of my life goals, but I feel pretty proud that I worked diarrhea into a stream and like a conversation.
It was one of my life goals. I don't know about you, but that's
hold on a second. Where's my bucket list? I gotta cross that off.
But it looks like it's gonna be a hatch first out of Yoshi. And Silent Terran went for that build that we saw in that first game, where he went for the pull first into delayed hatch.
Yeah, and here we see the same thing. We do see we do see something. Oh no, actually, yeah, I'm sorry. So Yoshi actually goes for the hatch first in this case, and this actually sort of helped him in the last game because, or I'm sorry, in the first game that he took rather handedly, mainly because of the fact that he had a stronger early economy, and that helped him get his upgrades up faster, even though he started off behind. Because remember, Yoshi did start off behind in that first match, and like somehow managed to just push the pendulum the other direction, get momentum, get ridiculous upgrades. I mean, like I've never seen someone go from 1-1 to 2-2 literally that fast in a game. Especially as Zurich, because Protoss is like famous for doing it because of the chrono boost aspect, right? I mean, once you get the money, you're just like pump, chrono,
straight into upgrades.
Literally, and like it's the fastest upgrades. I mean, Protoss can have 3-3 upgrades, you know, in
that's
the
a 2 minute mark.
Anyone else gets 2-2, right?
Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, you know, it's very fast upgrades, and you know, that is the seesaw of ZVZ. One wing goes in one direction, goes in the other direction. Like no one really knows exactly how ZVZ works. You know,
and you usually see that with like a lot of mutas too. Like you'll see like the back and forth usually takes place with mutas, because you'll be like, oh, who's got the larger mutaflock? Oh, did his 1-1 upgrade? Is there a spore crawler that he's being lured into? You know, stuff like that.
Like absolutely nobody understands ZVZ. Like life probably understands ZVZ, but like nobody else. Like, there's not a single other person in the world that understands.
Don't even say life. And you know what? Because he's just going to say he knows it because no one else is claiming to know it, so he's just going to be the first one to claim to know it. That's how that works. I mean, because if no one else is claiming it, it's like, what is it? The one-eyed man is king in the land. What is it? In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. That's sort of how it is. In the land of ZVZ, the only guy who's got the balls to say it is king. Oh,
Cancel's lair there.
Wow.
Built an Evo chamber.
Wow,
Flamingo on the wall says, creep could be like an escalator.
What?
Like the ones at the airport. I think he means.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Horizontal,
like the horizontal ones that are like the moving walkways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be like that, I guess, because, like, yes, it does like make things faster, but it does it in any direction, right? So it's like one of those, except moving in any direction.
Yeah. Actually, you know what I think of it as? Is I actually just think it's like the video game version of the runs.
The runs.
By the way, actually, so Yoshi is so cute. He's tearing down these rocks over here to try to get in here. Now, I'm not sure if Silent Terran is aware that that is actually there, because the creep just kind of moved over there, but his vision is not on. Like he keeps
there's no way he knows, because the creep doesn't get there. The creep doesn't actually get all the way there. So there's absolutely no way that he knows. The rocks are already down to half health, and he's actually sending lings across the map sort of the long way. And Yoshi has a little bit of a wall off here. So
yeah, and you know what? This I'm looking at this, by the way. I'm used to zoomed all the way out. I'm not used to actually being zoomed in like when you normally play a game. But yeah, what we see is these rocks now are coming down, and I just looked at his vision, at Silent Terran's vision. He does not hear it. He does not know it. When these rocks come down, he is going to be in a world of hurt if anything is snuck in here. But I'm really hoping that's what we see, because that's the way Yoshi needs to turn around. Like, surprise, surprise. What's up? I heard you wanted a base in your base.
Phew, says Yoshi. I'm not entirely sure for what, but he has roaches out.
He doesn't have, like, just any wall off. Have you seen... He's done like a Terran wall. Like he's got like 3 spines, 2 Evos, and like a Roach Warren. I mean, he's got everything but like, I don't know, like Bane mines guarding that darn entrance.
Looks like the Queen and the Natural's gonna get taken out, as well as maybe a drone or two, depending on the micro here. It doesn't look like a single drone is gonna get taken out, but the rocks are down, and that's all that really he needed, because you can't put the rocks back up. And as a Drake player, it's harder to.
You can't do that?
No, you can't.
What?
You can't construct the...
Oh my god, I totally didn't know that. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm like, no, you can't. I know, but I'm Terran. I can build anywhere. Build anything, remember? That's what they told me in the tutorial, damn it.
Zerg doesn't have that power, but the third base for Silent Terran is out now. He's making roaches. And I don't know if he wants to ever saturate that third base, or if he just wants to make lots of units and push across the map. And if he does want to do that, he can actually push sort of through the back entrance if he wants to, and sort of not alert his enemy that he's actually coming over now. So Yoshi's actually going to go ahead and reposition his wall off to try to get a little bit of a better attack path. And he might want to go ahead and take the third with the drone now.
Yeah, that's what he's doing, because, you know, I mean, the other third is finished for Silent Terran. Oh, I don't know why I'm yawning. And so it's ready for saturation. I mean, any minute now you're going to see like the wave of drones that he's doing right now is going to go ahead and move over there. I mean, he's got 5 drones, so he's going to be able to populate that. Meantime, Yoshi's is still like a little baby hatchery. It's not all the way. It's like cute. It's little. It's not finished. And
it's about to be super dead.
Yeah. It's going to be dead and bloody. And
oh, never mind. Yoshi's actually catching some of these roaches off guard. The Lings are going to come in for the harassment. He could actually get us around here on the roaches. Goes for one of them, and I think you should really just go for the hatchery now.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. He segmented off 4 roaches just for that purpose. And with Yoshi kind of trapped in his base, not having a third, he
cancels it.
I mean, unless he goes like Mutotech right now, Yoshi's in a bad position. I mean, there's just nothing he can do to keep up with.
I don't think he can. I don't think that Silent Terran can push up the ramp because, once again, that is a choke, and also there are 3 spine crawlers at the top. But he definitely has a bigger army right now by about 30 supply, by bigger army. And I mean, I'm not sure exactly who the upgrades favor are. 1-0 for Silent Terran, only 1-1. 1-1 for Yoshi, so Yoshi is going to have the upgrade advantage, but he's just so far behind in terms of unit production, and he doesn't have the 3rd base up. That's a lot less larva and a lot less actual income.
So you know what he does instead? When behind Dark Shrine, or in Zerg case, when behind Double Expand. Holy cow.
Yeah, 2 expansions going down. Moving the 3 spine crawlers down to the low ground, and if I was Silent Terran, I would take those roaches, go to the back rocks, and take them down. And then just kill that natural.
Yeah,
because...
I know. The thing is that he's got to do something. Like right now, he's chilling his base. I mean, he's trying to put up defenses with these, with the spine crawlers. But unfortunately, the fact that he's behind in the attack upgrades is a problem. I mean, here we have Silent Terran going for his 2/2 already, and yet Yoshi doesn't even have his +1. Oh no, I guess he does have his +1 finally. So he does get his +1, but I mean, he's not making 2/2. He's going to be behind. The strength that he had in the first game was his Radical's, upgrade path, and he just isn't capitalizing on that. I mean, he has the money to do it too. Like, he can launch into 2/2 right now.
Yeah, I definitely think if he got 2/2, then this game would be a little bit different than it is right now, because right out there's nothing going in Yoshi's favor. Silent Terran has all the advantages right now. He has the banelings, he has the production advantage, he also has the supply advantage. Finally, Yoshi does have that 4th base up, but he doesn't have any injects, so he's only going to add like 3 larvae at a time or whatever. But Yoshi definitely is holding strong right now, but I don't know in the long run whether that's sustainable. Silent Terran should be thinking about getting a 4th base, maybe pushing across the map and doing some aggression. Hydra's on the way now for Yoshi, and that's going to be a little bit...
And the centrifugal hooks upgrade for Silent Terran.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing, is that he knows the back... I'm sorry, Yoshi knows the back rocks are down. Send a Zergling over there to check to see if there's any defenses and run him out of there. And then if it's there, I mean, send another Zergling, scout to see where the army's at. Once you know where the army's at, hit him where it hurts. Come in, wipe out this natural, and run your ass out of that hole, Hit and run. Do what Terran does. You
know what? Yoshi has the Hydras now. Look at the mini-map vision for Silent Terran, right? He has Overlords everywhere because Zerg doesn't usually have very good anti-air early in the game. Now that Hydras are out, he can just go into the center of the map, pick out every single Overlord, and do a lot of damage that way because you're going to supply block your opponent. Silent Terran is not really that far ahead in terms of supply as he has Overlord. So if you pick off all those Overlords in the middle of the map, all of a sudden you're in a wonderful position as Yoshi.
Yeah, and the other thing is that not keep in mind, but Yoshi is also getting the grooved spines upgrade for the range. He already has the the +1 for it. But yeah, I mean these are all very vulnerable Overlords, and in the ZVZs I've done in the past, that's the weak point. You send Mutas out and you just destroy those.
34 banelings, man.
Oh, but hold on. This push by Silent Terran is not going to be held off. That is a massive army.
Where's he going?
I don't know. It looks like he's going to... Because he has map vision, and he knows that Yoshi doesn't. He's going for the back rocks. There is an Overlord and a Spine Crawler here to sort of help with this. But the range of the whatever the hell it is...
He could have just attacked the front, to be honest.
Yeah, he could have, but he didn't know that. But he's going to be able to get through here, and that's the crazy part. Like Yoshi has to go through this maze of his own base to get here, and all the banelings are rolling, and he sees them. He's not trying to pick them off. He rolls all the banelings into the Hydras.
Yeah, Yoshi's going to have a little bit of a better concave, but does it matter? He has more units here for Silent Terran. They're both on 2-2, so it's going to be completely even. Silent Terran's actually very confident. He sends half of his units to go pick off drones. He's going to basically do a lot of economic damage at the same time, and he took his 4th base at the same time. So I think really Silent Terran has a massive advantage in this game.
Yeah, and even the roaches that were being produced, it was like 15 versus like 7. So unfortunately, the reinforcements coming from 1, 2, 3, 4 bases from Silent Terran are going to be more than enough to handle this. There are no reinforcements really coming. There's 2 queens sitting down at the 4th for Yoshi. The defender's advantage doesn't really help here. He just was able to hold out, like just with sheer brute force for Yoshi, but he lost his natural. In the meantime, no bases were lost for Silent Terran, and at this point,
look at that bank too.
I'm sorry.
Look at that bank. That bank is insane.
I mean, well, he's low on gas. I mean, well, comparatively, he's low on gas. But the thing is that you're right. He can just literally flood the map with Zerglings and be like, screw it. I'll just hit you in all your bases all simultaneously with Zerglings.
And that would actually probably be very, very effective.
Yeah.
But
you know, what you do is you sneak some more in through the hole in the 3rd, like these roaches are doing here. So, or in the natural, you come over to the main, you go after the 3rd, you go after the natural, and you just keep him having to react to you in 3 places, and you just keep remaxing. And that's something that Yoshi just can't do right now on 3 bases.
Definitely can't do that. And if you look at the army supply tab, 130 supplied for Silent Terran in terms of army supply, and only 100 for Yoshi. So if there's any time that Silent Terran should really take advantage of this, I'd say it's right now. He has so many banelings. Oh no, 10 in production.
He's got a bunch. Yeah, he's got 10 more being morphed at his 4th, or sorry, 3rd, and he's remaxed his army basically right there. But still, Yoshi's just sitting here. I mean, he needs to do something. Move out, poke out, do something. Know where your army is. Make an overseer. Fly him over. Who cares if you lose 1 overseer? If you don't know where your army is at, you're gonna lose the match.
Yes, and Yoshi definitely, can't just sit in his base and not have any vision. But he has a lot of Hydras out, and the problem is banelings are actually very, very good against Hydras. Silent Terran says, you know what, you're making Hydras. I'm not gonna go Hydras. I'm just gonna make what directly counters that. But it all depends on how good the hits are on those banelings, right? If the banelings don't hit onto the Hydras, then what's the point, right?
Exactly.
He's not going to do anything. So
it looks like he's got a small, like, expeditionary force. He's splitting his units up. He's got most of the bangs. Oh, he does a concave, tries to pin him in. Oh my god, this is over with because unfortunately the banelings wreck all the Hydras, most of the roaches. Beautiful. He brilliantly catches Yoshi on that choke point. Oh, and unfortunately this is going to be a downward spiral for Yoshi if he doesn't do massive reinforcements right now. Unfortunately, he only has 12 roaches in production because he just doesn't have the bases and the larva to produce more than that. And you know what? Silent Terran's like, guess what, brah? I'm going to come wreck your shit because I can. So I'm moving to your natural while your entire army is sitting down at your 3rd. And you can't do anything about it.
And there's actually not as much vision right here. He lets the 3rd base, the 2nd base actually finished there. Unfortunately, didn't get canceled because he didn't know about it and got taken out almost right away. And looks like Yoshi Silent Terran is going in for the win now. Doesn't need any Hydras because he only has roaches and banelings. But GG out of Yoshi.
Yeah, well played from in the 1st game, but it just did not go his way in the 2nd or 3rd round.
Yeah.
So can't come back from the bane. Oh, absolutely. So yeah. He even knew what happened. He knew that concave was the kiss of death. And,
wow, Silent Terran.
Thankfully, my client has now crashed again. Give me a second. I've got to go fix this. My game actually went full bonkers now. So give me 1 second, guys. I have to, let me switch back to my overlay. Hang on, where is the overlay? Where is this? Sorry, 2, no, sorry, 5. There it is. Give me 1 second, guys. I've got to go delete some files from my StarCraft folder here. Got to remember where that's at. It is, what is it? Program files. Where is it? StarCraft 2. Is it in app data? No, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. App data, local. Or StarCraft 2 or Blizzard. Nope, that's not it. Where the hell's the cache of this? Sorry, Pluto. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to try to find this cache.
Yeah, no worries.
That crashed right when the match ended, so we got a little bit of time for me to figure out what happened.
Uh-huh. Here, I'm going to try to see if we can catch silver chloride.
Okay. Speaking of silver chloride, because he's the guy who showed me the cache, can you have him tell you what the path is to clear out the StarCraft cache again? Because that's what happened to me. I have to find where that's at, and I don't know where the hell that path is. I think he's the one who helped me with it before. And I can't find where the hell it is.
I think it's an app data.
Okay, yeah, so it's app data. Is it roaming? I can never remember what the hell this thing is. Battle.net, that's the config. No, so it's not there. It's got to be in local. Battle.net. There it is. There's the cache. Okay, so give me a second. I'm going to delete everything that's in this folder and start over again. It's in... Oh, hold on. I'm an idiot. Close that. Okay. Now let me relaunch my game. Hopefully this will help alleviate the issue. Sorry about that, people. You know, first world problems.
Yeah. So Dash and Terminal is our first map.
Oh, we haven't seen that one yet. See, this one actually, I kind of like. I think this is actually... Okay, so this map is Zerg and Terran favored. It's really, really bad for Protoss, and here's why. So because of all the narrow chokes that exist in this map, it makes it easy to set up tanks and AoE damage for things like mines, which you can't really escape on a narrow path, because you're guaranteed to get in their targeting range. It is great for Zerg because you can just like Bane train your way through, you know, small narrow pathways. It is good for Storm, however, that's only one ability. Whereas like you can universally use tanks to like seal off chokes. You just put like you know 2 or 3 tanks at the end of a choke, and you just walk right into that. I don't care if you got charge or not. You're taking damage. So I really do think, and plus also Reapers along the upper join point is actually really, really powerful. So what I can do is I can go 2 racks Reaper, but not proxy, and go in my base and send them across the 2 gold bases at the top and harass the heck out of both you, I mean by Protoss and Zerg with almost no consequences. Yeah,
and like you said, it's a short air distance. There's a lot of paths into your natural. So yeah, the Terran has a very good time dropping. The Zerg has a very good time sending links into your natural.
And Muta Harass is real.
And Muta Harass, yeah, and it's like usually maps with a lot of chokes are good for Protoss because you can like force field and stuff, but not this map. It's just it doesn't have the chokes in the right places, and it's too hard to take an engagement here. I mean, so
like literally, you have to have like mass sentry in order to actually do that, and unfortunately, you can't. Even though there are things like like Zealot Sentry or like Zealot or like Sentry Immortal, like you can do those sorts of pushes. The larger problem is that you're like, okay, fine, those, you know, you either have to have a lot of sentries to perpetually force field off the various chokes, or if you're looking at the natural, and I'm gonna mention this real quick here. If you look at the natural, there is an attack path of destructible rocks, an attack path from the south here, and this weird and super narrow like pseudo back door that sort of leads into the ramp for the main.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? You can literally have mutas sitting here, and see, here's the thing. So if you're mining your natural, you have no vision over this wall. So you can literally sit like a baneling here, and I'll never see it. You know, to get vision of whatever's going on, or an overlord, or a muta. I really do not like the natural on this. I'm actually more predispositioned to taking the gold as a Terran almost. You know, just like lift, take the gold, go for it. But anyway, speaking of Terran, in the, what I would say the pure 3 o'clock position, it's our Terran player. The purple Terran, that is, it's Red John. By the way, what's with people having colors in their name, but then not picking the color they chose for
I know, right?
What is this ish?
And on the other side of the map, playing for University of California, Davis, it is Silver Chloride.
Yeah, so I mean, we see a really, you know, a decently early, well, not early, yeah, sorry, he did go Rax Gas first for John, so this is probably going to be a Reaper. He probably understands the importance to use this short jump distance between the 2 golds to get in there. But clever enough, and by the way, Silver Chloride has done something very clever. If you look at this, he put a pylon and a gateway here.
Oh yeah, it does block it off. Yeah, it does block that off. It's actually really cute. I've seen a lot of people actually do that. The Reaper does have to take the long route, unless there's a little bit of a. There might be a little space here that the Reaper can get in, but it might not be able to get into the base. So we'll see that in just a second here. The Zealot. Excuse me, Zealot is out now, so you know, I don't know if he wants to send that across the map or just use it to
Wow, this
oh, he's
guy-
gonna send it across.
Holy cow. This zealot hates life right now.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you see this? See this, guys? This is the zealot that wants to quit his friggin' job. Right here. This guy.
Marathon zealot.
This guy wants to quit his job. He's like, huff, huff, for, huff, ire, huff, huff. You know what? Fuck Shakuras.
The Reaper might run into the zealot. Oh, wow.
Oh, he is. And the zealot's like, alright, you have bullets. Whatever, I don't want to run. Stop running. Oh, God. Oh, I'm Batman. Just, okay, screw this. I want to, no, okay, dang it.
Yeah, the Reapers are going to be able to micro against it. Oh, wow.
He almost gets it.
Wow.
Oh my God, like the Marathon Zealot's like sending the Reaper back home because the Reaper, I don't think he was expecting the Reaper to not get here. And actually, here's what's kind of interesting. So if you look at the rally point for the Reaper, it was strange in the fact that he sent it that way only because it was accidental. It basically, because the rally point knows he can't go there, it knows there's an obstruction, he knows that that thing is now blocked off without even having to scout it.
Yeah, he doesn't actually know. Yeah, he knows without having to scout it. And also, there's a probe that the Reaper was chasing, and the probe went out to where the Zealot was coming, so that's the reason that happened. So the Zealot's going to not be able to do anything because of the bunker here. Expansion is on the way for Red John. And Red John is actually going to be making an eBay in the natural of our Pros player.
No, he's oh, that's an eBay. Okay, does he halt it? No, he actually lets it complete. Oh my God, he lets it complete.
That's a little bit of a waste of money there, but
you know what? I actually think it's funny because if he, I want to see him build an upgrade out of this thing. But yeah, the Reaper gets taken out by the probe. So who is the hero? Oh, he's gonna get the worker too. Hold on, did the same worker get the? Hold on. Okay, so that one, oh no, it looks like it wasn't the same worker that got both kills. That would be pretty awesome if it did. But yeah, this is very strange. Like, this is 6 minutes into this game, and we are just now seeing a Stargate come out. So this is like a very late Stargate, because he didn't go Gateway, he's got the Cyber Core.
Whoa, the Pros is going to expand to the gold. That is not something you see very often. No. Pros does not have the mobility that the other races have. It's very hard for the Pros to get from the gold base to the main with units.
I know, but you know
Stargate units though.
Crimea River, Pluto. They have freaking warp in. Give me a break.
Yeah, and the Stargate units actually will get past the you know, they'll just fly directly over.
Does he not see that the eBay is completed? Wait a minute, why is he
attacking
the rocks, but he's not attacking the eBay?
Well, the rocks need to be down in order to take the gold base, simply because you need to have that reinforcement path. So I guess it's okay to take the rocks first, but the fact that Red John sees that these rocks are being taken down means that he knows.
Oh no! The turret is real.
He's in a very bad position though.
Terrible.
Yeah, he can come over to the other side and pick off so many SCVs.
Oh, he doesn't know that though. If you look at his vision,
he doesn't know.
He assumed that there was another turret on the other side.
Another turret.
He saw the one turret. That's
It's only one though. Yeah, that's a problem.
Apparently, that's the ultimate Terran fake out.
I guess. Fleet beacon. Wow.
Fleet bacon. It's a fleet bacon. Let's say it together, people. Fleet bacon.
Fleet bacon.
Hype. By the way, the revelation goes down and reveals everything. What's funny, by the way, guys, check this out. He put the revelation on the destructible rocks at the bottom of the ramp. That's cute. So guess what, guys? We will always know when these destructible rocks move out to join the attack.
I forgot. Yeah, they do go ahead and so actually, Red John is going to be making a bunker, trying to make a bunker here, and he's going to move across with his units. And AGCL doesn't know about this. Okay, he's going to go ahead and probably float and overcharge that natural area. And
so
well.
But you know what? Float on overcharge. There's the bunker. Does he cancel it? Oh, he doesn't. I don't think. Did he?
Yeah, he didn't get the cancel there.
I don't think he got the cancel.
He's making carriers.
What?
No
By the
Tempest,
way, rub your fingers together, people. This is awesome. First carrier game Pluto and I have ever casted.
This is gonna be insane.
I love it. I love it. Oh my God, hold on. I wish I had a beer I could drink, but I drank them all the other day, so I'm out of beer, Pluto. I know, sad DJ.
But he's getting that the interceptors upgrade. He's getting a second Stargate. Oh boy, Jaboval.
Oh my God, look at this. The carrier is real. Carrier has arrived. There you go. I don't have the sounds on for when these things arrive, so you guys gotta say it with me. Carrier has arrived. Oh yeah,
But
I love
what
that.
is the Terran player going to do here?
Terran player is going to make Marines apparently and Marauders because Marauders shoot up.
I don't know. I guess not. The carrier's getting to work here. Interceptor's going at it. Floating overcharge got placed down, and I think the Terran army is going to have to retreat here because there's really nothing they can do against these interceptors, I think.
Nope, and you know what? He immediately switches the tech lab, or the reactor to the starport.
Yeah,
and he switches
Vikings.
to everything to pure... Wait a minute, is he still making Marauders?
Oh, but the natural is completely... He is still making Marauders, which is a mistake. But the natural here, the gold base is completely very exposed. And the carriers
micro
come
this
here.
carrier very well. The Marines can move behind the mineral line to deal with it. They do a surprisingly good job against interceptors, by the way, because the hard counter for ground versus interceptors is Marines. However, these interceptors...
There's only Marauders left, yeah. He's definitely going to clean this up. He got a lot of probes in the process, but I think AGCL really needs to expand. He needs to make a lot more carriers, and
oh my god, he didn't make any Vikings.
What? Is he not making Vikings?
No, he's making medevacs.
Well, no, make Vikings. How do you You can only counter carriers when you make Vikings. I guess Marines also counter. He's making more turrets in the base, which is a good idea, but interceptors are going to trade infinitely against these.
Yeah.
And they cost, what, like 15?
No, not even. And the thing is that they do 10 damage per shot, and there's like, what, like 7 of them?
Yeah, they have the highest DPS in the game, basically.
Yeah, I mean, they out DPS Marines, which is like, it's like, you know, like, really? There's something, you know, better than Marines? Oh, and here it is. 2 carriers decide they're going to take out the turrets. The turrets are being repaired for what it's worth. He sends all the workers over to the turrets. That's actually kind of impressive. That one turret is scaring away the 2 carriers. That was an impressive defense by Red John there.
But it looks like the actual stemmed bio is actually going to head across the map. There's only 1 carrier at home to defend. It only has 4 interceptors when it spawns. So I think it might actually get this this main base.
Yeah, and he is making it, and the interceptors are out, but, you know, what is it, the Graviton Catapult is what launches them out, so at least he can get the interceptors out. But the Protoss player, I'm sorry, Silver Chloride here, has been briefly neutered because he lost a bunch of pylons and no longer has the supplies to make additional units. It's more like, make additional... Oh no! He puts everything in the medevac! Oh my god!
That was a mistake there, but AGCL is going to try to retake this expansion. He needs a lot more gas, I feel like. He's going to resaturate the gas in that gold base, and he's going to move across the map again and try to do more damage here.
Wow, carriers. And you know what? And you know what we still don't friggin' see? We don't... Oh no, okay, he does have 2 Vikings. But I'm sorry, 2 Vikings do not counter 3 carriers in any
not at all.
universe.
There's going to be a Widowmine, and I want to see how... it's going to be interesting to see how a Widowmine actually functions against interceptors.
It'll target the interceptors and hit them, but I don't think it's going to get more than 1 or 2. Hold on, if the carriers go into range, they can't see it. The carriers will be targeted. Oh, they're out of range of the Widowmine. The Widowmine... Oh, wow!
Yeah, see, it actually took out a lot of interceptors.
15 kills! It killed 15 interceptors.
That's insane. He took out so many interceptors. I don't know why he stopped repairing the thing. Okay, with all the SCPs repairing from all the sides, the carriers definitely do actually, you know, the repair does more damage than the carriers. So looks like he's gonna try to defend at home. All of these counterattacks have done so much damage for Red John.
Yeah, he has not been able to take his third you know, Silver Chloride here has tried to take his third 3 times, but Red John's kind of like Carpenter, but there's a bunker.
Yeah, so I think AGCL needs to do a couple things. Number 1, when he's attacking his opponent, oh, he loses the mothership core, unfortunately. Like a mothership would be really nice, but when he attacks across the map,
come on, do it, do it.
Do it. I hope so, mothership. But he really needs to like focus the SCVs. You know, when you don't focus the SCVs, the turret is never going to die. You're just losing interceptors for no reason. He also needs to be careful about the Widowmines because 1 Widowmine shot, as we saw, can do a lot of damage to interceptors.
Case, how many was that? 15 kills?
Yeah, hero Widowmine there.
And here it is. He's moving in once again with the... Oh my god, this is going to be bad. The interceptors launch, and now... Well, how many kills? That one now has... Oh, the Widowmines actually target the carriers in that case. So
yeah, I guess the carriers were close.
3 hits. And they're swarming this thing, and he actually is trying to take down the turret, but there just are not enough interceptors due to the Widowmine damage.
Yeah, he really needs to get he needs to target those SCVs. And it looks like another counterattack by Red John is going to do a lot more damage to the pro blind. And this has been the problem all game long. Carriers are super slow. I almost feel like he just needs to leave a couple at home.
So, anyway, the thing is, yeah, he needs to leave a couple there, or he needs to put, I mean, he's got one that's like really, really low. Like, it's only got 28 health. I mean, he's got 5 carriers, which is a lot, but he doesn't have any of the armor upgrades for it. And that's the thing. He doesn't have any way to make these things stronger. He needs to go ahead and get either the shield or the armor upgrade for these carriers so they can survive.
He is going to get the air weapons upgrade. So that's pretty cool. Meanwhile, a single Zelda is trying to work over on the other side of the map, but slowly he's falling behind in supply. Like, it's very hard for AGCL to move across the map when Red John keeps doing these counterattacks. So he really needs to leave one at home to defend against any of the counterattacks that keep happening here. Yeah. And I think AGCL should just expand in a random location across the map where it's like hard to scout.
Yeah, he keeps attacking this one turret. Like, he keeps going, and now the mines are going to get another hit. They do all the damage there. The other one, oh no! What is the target? It's not targeting anything. Oh my god, now that one Widow Mine has got 32 kills on the day. 2 more Widow Mines go to Burrow, but they don't get out. He finally breaks down that one turret because there's nothing here to mine, therefore there's no workers. So the main base that he's been working on this entire time, finally, I think is going to go down.
But the counterattack, though, all of his bioforces here in the main, definitely going to take out this Nexus. Oh, all the probes dying too. So he's going to have to bring back all of the carriers, but can the carriers even deal with this?
No, and the thing is that they're moving now that the rocks are broken down, because he very foolishly, or well, we thought he needed it. He took the gold base, you know, and now his units, he just doesn't have enough units. I mean, you can't go only carriers. I mean, you need to go like carriers and charge blocks or something, you know?
Wait, if this Nexus goes down, actually, there's no way. Yeah, there's no other bases. There's no way for HCL to actually make another Nexus.
There are no probes either. He literally only has these carriers, and that's it. He has no way to do anything else. This game, like I said, he can win, but he has to literally kill everything.
He has to win with his units right now and not die to this counterattack, right? Because if he loses all of his buildings right now, he's dead.
Correct. He does
and
bring
he has
one
no
carrier
probes.
back. Finally, at your suggestion, he brings one carrier back to pick off the medevac and make sure these Marauders don't heal. And the other 4 look like they're going to get picked off. No, they're not. He's going to try this thing again where he tries to push into this base, but, you know, he does take out the turret that time. The Widow Mines aren't able to get a lock because of the 1.5 second trigger time, and the interceptors are so fast. This one carrier drifts out of the way is not going to be able to handle it. So he does manage to get this small infantry force here, and you know, but alright, just it's not looking good. This battle of attrition is going to have to take forever. And in the meantime, Red John can expand if he wants. He can do whatever he wants because he doesn't have any threat here. Like this is the whole army of Silver Chloride.
But then again, can Red John actually kill this army?
I don't know. He keeps losing interceptors, and he doesn't have any supply. Well, they don't count towards supply, but he's gonna run out of money to make them.
He's gonna run out of money, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so all
he's building turrets. Oh, he's targeting the Stargates. Actually, that's a very good call. He needs to go into the natural now because there's turrets being made, and I definitely think he does not want to engage into like 6 turrets.
Yeah, so the Marines are not targeting down. They're targeting down the interceptors, which I mean are getting killed because it looks like it is +1 upgrade for the interceptors, but the carriers are now
GG. He didn't have any interceptors. He ran out of money.
Yeah.
Oh man, carriers though. I would have liked the Tempests, to be honest. Like, carriers are great, but I feel like Tempests are a lot more viable because Tempests do so much damage against Marines.
Yeah, like that would have been a night. Like if he'd had only like 1 or 2 of them, because they move the same speeds as carriers, he could have microed them all together as a good unit, and they both have insane range. Like I think Tempest outrange carriers, but still, the thing is that would have been good. He could have picked away at, and they do splash damage. The Tempest do, so he could have picked away at the turrets. And would have also killed the repairing workers. So I do agree that I think that there was perhaps some things that he could have done differently. 1 Tempest would have been fine, I think.
Yeah.
Because then the workers would have had to repair each other and would have taken the pressure off that turret.
And 1 Tempest would have just killed like 8 workers at a time, right, with that splash damage. So I definitely think if he had targeted those workers there, like with 1 Tempest, you could kill so many workers. So it would have been great.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that, like, that was, I love the carriers. It was kind of the right play, I suppose. But I think the problem was he went with the gold base, and that wasn't the right play. That piece wasn't. The fast expansion, yes. The gold base,
Yeah.
No, I think that was the mistake. Carriers was fine. The gold base, if I trace it back far enough, I think that was the issue.
Yeah. I will actually be right back before this game starts. Starting in about 5 seconds, so I'll be super quick, but I will be right back.
Alrighty then.
And I'm back.
Oh, that was super ninja quick.
That's what I do. So, we're gonna see a Protoss versus Terran on the map with the Zerg symbol in the center.
Yeah,
What do you think about that?
Zerg. Can I drop a nuke there and just end it?
Yes.
So, anyway, on the what is this? This is Iron Fortress.
That's so dumb. Have fun.
Oh,
Oh my god. You
wow,
too.
the salt. Oh, if that had been me, I would have literally been like, you know what, F you. But anyway, starting in the lower right-hand corner, it's our purple Terran doing some really great and solid harassment. It's Red John.
For the new, what is it? New AT clan? Yeah, new AT. Spawning in the top, it is the blue Protoss player, Silver Chloride, with some sneaky beaky like probes here, or pylons here. Look at that.
Oh, I like it, but you know what? I like how he's gonna cannon rush his own natural. I'm kidding.
It's not a cannon. Oh, he's going cross map. That's actually pretty nice. Oh,
yeah,
wait,
he's
what?
putting the gateway down. So it is. Oh, you know what? The thing is that the scout will miss this. So the scout
Yeah,
will come up,
exactly. That's what
see
you
it,
want.
and then he'll be like, "Well, what do I? Well, where's? Oh, darn! Oh my God! There's a proxy." You know.
Well, the problem is it's a 4-player map, so I don't know if Red John will actually be able to scout that right away. At the same time, he is going to get scouted first by AGCL.
So let's see here. So yeah, he does. I actually like this. Like this is the sort of annoying thing that you see Zerg players do. They'll send out like one drone and it'll go ahead and attack like the worker that's making your depot or working your barracks. And if you manage to kill it, you actually can significantly delay Terran a little bit. Like that extra few seconds allows you to either complete a 4-gate, complete a wall, get an extra sentry, things like that would help. But yeah, the thing is, if he gets a second gas here, that would completely fake out Red John because he'll think that he's going proxy Oracle somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know why do I always yawn, Pluto? Tell me, why do I always yawn during a stream?
Because you're a tired man.
I'm a tired man. Oh, and look, I think the fake out's gonna work.
The Red John is actually going straight into the base. He's going to see Cybercore. He's not going to see any gateways, and he could be very, very concerned here.
Yeah, I mean, he stops the worker. He's like, huh? What?
He's scanning around now. Doesn't see anything. Where's he?
No. If he spots this, he's going to be like, why? Why? What's going on? No, he doesn't see the gateway, but he's going to catch up with the Zealot and be like, where did that Zealot come from? And now he turns around and he's like, what? Where did that
he's going to scout it. He's going to scout it.
Oh, he does.
He sees it.
I like, and Red John's gonna be like, that's awesome. Wait, why did he proxy his own base? And the eBay goes down.
eBay goes down, and looks like the Zealot's actually gonna head straight into his opponent's base, and there's actually nothing here to defend because the Reaper actually missed it. So another eBay actually blocking the natural for Protoss. There's a Mothership core on the way. That's gonna be enough to defend against the Reaper. And at the same time, I feel like the Zealot's actually gonna do a little bit of work.
Yeah, it's gonna get a couple worker kills. I think it can definitely stop this expansion if he moves it over there.
Oh, he's not gonna go for the expansion, which is interesting.
Oh, he totally should have. That would have been the bigger French fry to
much
eat
better.
here. Considering there's reactored Marines, there's like lots of workers. I mean, why bring out all this Zealot and pin him in like he's doing right now? Like now he's got a Marine. I think that was really poorly done, Pluto.
Yeah, he could have easily gotten at least one SCV.
He still hasn't killed anything yet. That's the thing.
Oh my God!
Got no kills.
Yeah, there's 3 super low SCVs and 2 low Marines, and he still hasn't gotten any kills.
Wow, that was, I hate to say it,
Proxy
that
Robo.
was seriously the worst Zealot ever. If he hadn't been killed, he would have been fired and expelled from the Order of Zealots.
Why is there Proxy Robo? What does the Proxy Robo do? Is he going to go for an Immortal all-in? This is the only way to do Immortal all-in versus Terran.
This is also the only way that you can proxy your own base and then proxy someone else's, because I guess this is the new meta, a double proxy.
New meta, guys. You heard it here first.
Exactly.
The Mothership Core has to be pulled to deal with the Reaper, and at the same time, the eBay hasn't been killed yet. So yeah, Proxy Robo. He's probably gonna make a couple of Immortals. Like that's the only thing I can figure out.
But I mean, the Immortals are gonna be wrecked by this Marine force in a bunker, no less.
Well, yeah, the Immortals are very good against bunkers, though.
They are, but they're lousy against Marines.
They're very lousy against Marines. So he needs to be warping in Stalkers here. And if anything, if I was Red John, I would be like, I know exactly what's up because you're not killing that eBay that's blocking your natural.
Well, now he is. He sent the others out. He's like, all right, here's John Rambo #2. The first John Rambo was it Simple John from Tropic Thunder? What was the character that Ben Stiller had when he went as like the guy that had like Down syndrome and like his